Yeah, welcome to Some Thoughts. We got 5 topics again we're going to chat about, and we're going to try this and that. How's that? You've already dug in there.
It's pretty good.
What is that?
I've never heard of it before. Found it at the beer store in Canada. It's called Supersonic Puppy Dreams. It's pineapple, mango, orange creamsicle.
That's a hell of a combo.
I mean, I wish it was cold.
Yeah, this isn't cold either. This is going to be terrible. 10%? I mean, it's fucking warm.
This is 5. This one's 5.
I don't know about this. It's pink and it's called Fracture. I might have had this before. I don't know.
I mean, I'm a little conflicted because...
Oh, man, that smells very strong. Like bitter. Wow.
I appreciate that they put actually a nutrition facts label on here because a lot of like shit that's really bad for you doesn't.
Oh, yeah, that's weird, actually, that it has like a full nutrition.
You probably don't have it even.
Normal alcoholic drinks usually don't.
See, it says 1 gram of sugar, which is good, but then the second ingredient is sugar, cane sugar.
Sugar.
And in brackets, cane sugar. So it's like, I wonder if that 1 gram is like, what's it called? Like table sugar, like, you know what I mean? And the other is like the cane sugar. So they didn't have to put it up here.
Cane sugar is probably slightly better for you, I would think. I don't know.
Maybe a little. I'm not too sure.
Maybe move your mic down just a hair. You are blocked just a pinch. Yeah, that's fine right there. Yeah.
All right.
That's good.
Did you sip it?
I did. It's not too bad.
It's an IPA?
Considering it's warm, yeah.
What
Strong.
you'd expect, grapefruit, bitter.
Juicy Imperial IPA.
Disgusting.
It's very bitter. It's got like a weird sweetness to it, though.
You like that, though, don't you?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So this one kind of falls into something we just did. And concert.
We just did. Oh, man. I wanted to talk about that, too.
Yeah, so let's talk about that and like just favorite concerts in general. But yeah, we seen Caligula's Horse.
Yeah, in Toronto for the first time ever. Was supposed to happen back in 2020, but fucking whackvid.
Cavadia happened, yeah.
Canceled the show right after their album released.
And it was so good,
but this was like redemption for that because their new album just came out. Album's incredible,
and we got to see them right as they put the album out.
And then like a week or so later, we see them live. It's how it was supposed to lay out back in 2020. Mm-hmm. And god damn, dude, that shit blew me away.
They were phenomenal.
Probably top 3 favorite concerts.
Yeah,
or top 4.
It's right up
at
there.
least. Like it's up there, man.
I'll put like 5 seconds of a phone clip here so we don't get canceled.
Okay. It was so good. They blew me the fuck away. Every one of them was so good live.
Any clips I'd seen, I knew they were great live, but once you see it, it's like, damn, they were ridiculous.
Literally every member blew my mind.
They're flawless. Like Jim's voice is ridiculous. Like I can't even like fathom that. How do people get that good?
Even with the older songs, like when they play like Bloom, oh my god, he sounded perfect.
Yeah.
Dude,
we got to meet him,
and then the meeting them was insane,
package,
dude.
Which was so cool because it was so cheap.
I'm so grateful for that. It didn't even hit. Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead. You speak.
We both speak. It didn't hit me how crazy all that was, and I didn't really like process like the exchange we had with them and stuff like until I got home and talked about it with Nick and shit for a bit, and just kind of like started recalling like holy shit, like that was insane. And I'm so grateful. I will never share it anywhere because it was VIP.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I just voice memoed it in my pocket.
Did it sound okay? Did you listen to it?
You can hear it. Yeah, you can make it out for sure.
That's cool.
If I put it in FL and
clean it up
work
a
it
little
up.
bit.
Yep. But yeah, that's just for me, like personal memory. And
I'd like to even hear that again too. It's just cool to hear them talk about like their writing process a little bit and
dude, the BS
they went through with like the Covidia stuff.
The answer they gave me blew my fucking mind. And again, at the time it did, but later on when Nick and I started talking about it, like just how long they went on.
More detail than I expected.
Me too, bro. Especially some of the other questions were like, okay, like quick answer, next question. Dude, they like monologued.
They were like excited to talk about that probably because they probably don't get asked that a lot.
Yeah. And, I tried to, I didn't want to just ask them like, oh, what's your favorite song of yours or something like lame-o. I want to try to like dig into the actual creative process because I'm genuinely curious about that shit, bro.
Yeah. That was
Obviously,
cool.
we're creative people, like, and I've been just obsessed with like creative mindset lately. We've been talking about it a lot, like just because I'm right now can throw myself at creativity, so my mind's open as fuck to it, and just dude, that whole experience blew me away.
Yeah, that was
meeting
so
them,
cool.
The sound check, the autographing, like the photo with them, and then the incredible show. The venue was super good.
Good venue, Access Club.
Yeah,
in Toronto. It was actually surprisingly good.
Cool, like screens on the roof and shit.
That was cool.
And then Earthside, which is our second time seeing them.
Yeah, they were sick too.
They were way better seeing them here.
Better sound, better sound,
better stage. I think when we saw them with Vola, didn't their bass player get stuck at the border? Couldn't get here.
One of them was.
I feel like it was just the two of them on stage.
Yeah, there was no bass. Well, and their drummer. They had the drummer, the keyboard player, and the guitar player.
Right.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there was no bass player.
The bass player is
He was crazy. He was doing like tapping on a big 6-string bass and shit.
Dude, and that thing was so fucking bassy.
Yeah.
But we were off
we were
side.
almost on top of a sub. but I mean, you could definitely hear the bass there.
Wow. I was blown away by his bass playing. Caligula's horse.
Bass was fantastic.
Bass player, dude. He would go in between picking with his fingers and a pick.
He would finger pick quite a bit too.
And I had the best view of him. I find myself just watching him a lot,
close to him,
watching him play a lot, watching the drums a lot. He's phenomenal. Jim's phenomenal. They're all phenomenal.
Man.
Sam's guitar playing and tones. Oh. Thankfully, in the meet or the sound check part we got to see, we were standing right in front of him, like with the guitar.
Yeah,
because like that gave me full view of how insane it was. And watched his solos, and I talked about that a bit with Nick as well when we got back. Dude, they were all so good live.
Yeah, like ridiculous, man. Ridiculous.
My mind just kept getting blown, like through certain parts of that.
Yeah, it was wicked. I hope they have like maybe like a show where it gets recorded well on this like leg of a tour or something.
That'd be cool.
That would be sick.
That'd be really cool.
They're so good. They need like pro shots. I know that's probably expensive to freaking like get that done, but damn, man, they're so good. They need it.
Yeah.
Anyone who hasn't
someone
checked
needs to like just volunteer
out,
to do that or like, you know what I mean?
Check them out.
Australian.
Their new album's fantastic.
Australian band that like blends heavy, pretty complex music with like angelic singing.
Yeah.
His voice is so nice and it fits the heavy music so well. Like, dude.
Such a good blend.
Can't say enough good things about that band.
Yeah, they blew me away, man.
And they were super like easy to talk to people.
They were so chill. They were funny. Like they were just chilling. Like they're so cool.
It just felt like chilling with a group of friends.
I wanted to just stay there and just chill with them. Like, can we just sit back there or something?
I wish we could have just sat and podcasted with them and
that'd be
just
so
chat, man.
Cool.
That would have been so awesome. That's what I wanted to do. Like the more they spoke about like the process of the writing, and just like I could sit here and ask a million fucking questions.
Yeah.
But then I was really glad I got to ask two. And then I asked about if they would tour with Carnival and Voyager, the other two like in my opinion big like prog metal bands out of Australia.
That would be a like dream show right there.
Dude, that would be the perfect lineup.
Didn't you say you like messaged
Yeah, I messaged Danny, the lead singer from Voyager, and just kind of wanted to share that moment with him and tell him like, yeah, people way over here in Canada are like thinking about you and like mad good vibes towards him and stuff and his recovery. You heard about that, right?
Yeah, you told me. Yeah, that's fucked.
But yeah, and he actually responded back and like kind of shared a little bit of like more history and like said he remembers hearing the song "Dark Hair Down," which they played.
Yeah.
He's like, "Oh, we gotta get these guys."
That would be so good, man.
Yeah, man, that was awesome to hear.
Even if we can get two of the bands, even if we can't get all three,
even just Caligula's Horse and Voyager would be so good.
So good.
I don't know how active Carnival is with touring these days.
I don't know. I don't think they've really done, like you said, they put out like a single or something.
Yeah, it was a long while ago. It was so good.
I think they have success with his other band too. That's probably why he's doing that too.
Well, there's probably so many reasons.
Probably almost more success with that. It's more of a commercial sound than Carnival is.
I remember even hearing Birds of Tokyo songs on the radio.
Oh yeah.
In the mall one day. I'm like, holy shit! Like this stuff spread.
You ain't hearing Carnival and playing in the fucking mall.
Unfortunately, I wish, man.
They should, yeah.
I wish.
Yeah.
Damn.
Hopefully they get played on like some kind of metal station somewhere. Like, they must.
Oh yeah, there's definitely
awesome.
parts of the world where this type of music is big, but here in Canada, that's not it, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So, but I will say lately, like the types of bands that have been coming around here have been like a good sign for like the music industry in general. Maybe we saw like Leprous, Vola.
Yeah, these are some of the other
Caligula's
bands
Horse.
I want to talk about too. Like some of your favorite concerts. Like
Those guys are all from across the planet too, man.
Leprous was up there, I think, with one of my favorite.
Really?
ones. Yeah.
See,
I was really into them when we.
I've always liked them, but I don't know. I never got fully like obsessed with them yet. It'll
Yeah,
probably
I
hit
did.
at some point.
Yeah.
I did with certain albums.
The newer albums I did more, I think.
Pitfalls
and
I listened to a lot.
Yeah.
A lot.
And they did play quite a bit of that. But they had their newer album out too, which
Oh,
you
I
probably
hadn't
haven't
heard that as much.
Yeah,
but it was still like seeing them and Jesus.
they were perfect too. It was like Caligula's. They were just ridiculously
flawless
good.
performance from
Another
everyone.
band with a singer whose voice is ridiculous.
Over heavy music. Like,
Yeah. Usually very heavy. But their music, well, so does Caligula's
get
Horse,
heavy.
though. It kind of goes like all over.
man, yeah.
But we got to see with that freaking cello player too, which was such a sick, like little extra bonus.
Isn't he Canadian?
Yeah,
Toronto
what's his
or
name
something?
right now? I can't think of his name. Let me look that up. Shout out.
Yeah, big shout out to him.
Because he was freaking phenomenal. And he does record on the album. So the fact that he was...
He's like a full-on like member. I'm pretty sure
much,
Leprous
like,
now.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like if he tours with them,
Unofficial.
records on their album, like damn, like he's pretty much with the band.
Fuck, I can't... What the hell is it? Oh, I think it's Raffaello, I think is his name. Raff something.
And then Vola,
Yeah, Vola was
another
fucking-
example of like
Raphael Wineworth Brown. I think I said that right. He was freaking phenomenal with Leprous.
dude.
And he's from Toronto.
Major shout out to put that kind of like instrument on that type of music is like
It's
so much respect for that. That's super creative and like and it sounds amazing. It blends amazing. It's not like it's just some weird shit on there.
He's a freaking wizard. Like
Oh
he's
my.
very much like Ryan from Blue October. Like he can
Right.
shred the cello, like just destroy it. It's and he uses effects and shit, which sounds so cool.
Yeah.
He's basically Ryan, but on a cello.
No doubt. Literally.
with long ass hair. He's the most metal member of the band. He's playing the cello.
Yeah.
He looked like he should be playing like
He's badass though, and he's up there playing it though.
yeah,
Big time. He
headbanging
fits
and
in.
shit, playing the fucking
Oh,
cello.
yeah.
Like
He fits right in.
that was so cool. Who opened for them, or was it like a random?
Someone
band?
did open, but damn, what the hell was the name?
I can't even remember.
Because I remember the sound guy was like, or the light guy was a freaking wizard. He was going along to the prog of the band.
yeah.
Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Getting the lights to flicker, but he was every song literally like matching the
Who the
beats.
fuck was the? I don't remember. We'd have to look that up, I guess.
That was cool to see as well.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, like he's
He was
not just like,
manually-
all right, this song's playing.
A lot of
play.
them are automated.
Exactly.
Like, but this guy was
he was live
doing
the
the
lights.
shit.
And you kind of probably have to with a prog band like that.
Well, you could program it all to like, kind of like when the song starts, especially if there's a click or playback.
Yeah.
Then the lights would do the crazy shit.
Maybe that band didn't have that though.
Well, yeah, it'd be cheaper probably just have a man do it if you had a god who like followed your shit and just
I was
knew.
blown away by that.
He's probably like a drummer who's phenomenal.
Yeah, I could tell his timing was
Yeah.
insanely perfect.
When you're doing like constant time changes and shit, right to the beat of everything, like
It
with
was
the
flawless.
lights. Yeah. I can't remember who it was though. That's
Me too, man. We'd have to look it up.
yeah.
Yeah, Earthside
we got-
opened for Vola.
Yeah, we got to see Vola on Earthside again.
and then
Earthside.
see them open for Caligulasaurus. And then meet the guy, chill with him, talk to him. He's like, yeah, what's your Instagram? Like,
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
follow you and stuff. It's like, bro, okay.
It was cool.
That's cool. Like we were talking about, it's a super smart way to get more
It
fans.
is very smart way. Yeah, very very smart way.
Like 'cause everybody was buzzing from that show and like seeing him in the crowd. Everybody came up and talked to him.
Yeah.
And he's following everybody. Like that's a good way to get your music out there.
It is a very smart way. Very smart.
Show it to people who showed
We
an
play
interest
shows
already.
Eventually, if it ever happens, we'll do that. Like,
That's
that's a
brilliant.
brilliant way to do it because social media is everything with like everything anymore. So
Yeah.
it's a great way to market.
And he's even like, yeah, to use Facebook or Instagram more. Like, I'll follow you on whichever one.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, damn, man, like that's brilliant. That's such a brilliant marketing strategy.
Simple thing.
Literally seek out the people who showed an interest in you.
And you might discover other artists and stuff that way, or like musicians. Who knows what?
Oh yeah,
More like people to work with. Who knows? You could find anything.
it was really cool they did that, and even recognized us coming out the door. And there was fucking like 1,000 people there or more.
Yeah. How the fuck did he do that?
Literally was walking out. He's like, Aaron. I'm like, almost. He's like, oh, like Adam, right, or something like that. I'm like, yeah, bro. I'm like, that's
How the
impressive.
hell
You
did
remembered
remember
that.
it? Yeah, I couldn't do that.
Bro, I had literally
my own name.
I'd be so bad. That's the thing. I wouldn't be that good at that role. I'd be like, shit. Yeah, I'll follow
Even
you.
just doing that's cool though.
It is. It really is.
Yeah. You don't have to be a memory like God.
And that was really cool. It was Nick's like first concert experience.
Oh, yeah. That'd be cool if he was here chatting.
I'm going to do this with him soon.
Yeah.
Next time we chill, we're going to podcast. Even if it's just like Tascam and fucking GoPro.
Yeah.
We'll probably do it.
Yeah. You should use this setup or even just borrow the shirt mics at least because that'll give you better audio.
Well, I could at least get these mics because the laptop works for the mics and stuff. Like I use that every week.
I'll just can show you how to use this program or put it on that other laptop and I can get it ready for you to like just plug and go.
True enough. Maybe one of these times just give me like a crash course on it. And
yeah, you can just make one preset. Whatever. Well, yeah, if you're using a GoPro, you don't have to even worry about the camera.
Yeah, it wouldn't be like a direct video thing. It should be audio.
Yeah. Which
by that logic, I could just use FL.
Yeah, you could. Yeah.
I could do that recording like that setup right now.
Mm-hmm.
But
this is just good if you're doing both. If you want to. The GoPro can be used like this, like a webcam, actually.
Oh, you can plug it in and shit?
The newer ones, I think, from 10 on could do that, which is actually a good idea.
Nice.
It's cool. It's smart.
That's good to know.
Yeah.
You can even look into that more.
Plug that in and... Yeah. But sure that would also keep the battery charged up, too, because it's plugged in.
Hell yeah. I'm going to talk to Nick about that concert on the podcast.
Hell yeah.
For sure. But damn, that was such a good one, man. But all-time favorites? Did you want to talk about like that for concerts as well?
I'm trying to remember, too, like, because damn, we've seen quite a few.
I hate to say it, and like... It sounds probably so like generic at this point, but like every show we've seen of Maynard's has been.
Oh yeah.
Lucifer was incredible. Perfect Circle was incredible,
phenomenal.
and Tool was incredible.
Tool was just like because it's everything. It's
the
Tool.
visuals. It's the music. It's
Tool's like on crack for all the bands. Like it's just
everybody would expect to go to a Tool show on drugs, but I always have to drive to concerts, so I don't even drink. I
didn't do any drugs of that. I didn't have a drink or nothing either, and it's because it is drugs,
and it's entrancing.
That music and the visuals and everything is drugs, pretty much. Like,
dude, that show had all your senses, like maybe not so much like smell or whatever, but
yeah, well you can probably smell weed, but
definitely smell weed, 100%. But it was visually just mind-blowing. The screen was massive, and the things that they were showing were just mind-blowing.
Yeah, that was ridiculous. That was definitely right up there.
Oh, me too, man. Probably like...
If not number one, like it'd be number two. If I can think of one that might surpass that. I'm not even sure.
It's tough, man.
It's tough.
High Lung.
Yeah, that might be one that would surpass it. That probably is my number one. Honestly, because that one blew me away in ways I wasn't even
also
ready
entrancing.
for.
No drugs, no alcohol, and
they didn't have crazy visuals or anything. It's just the damn music.
It is in a way crazy visuals because it's like you're looking at like fucking like.
It's true because they're the dances and like the choreography and stuff. It's a different kind of trippy.
They are wearing things that aren't just like they're not wearing normal clothes, bro.
Yeah, that's true.
So
having
you
the
see
warriors
like,
and shit up there.
Warriors and fucking their members. I'm pretty sure they allow their members to wear. Nice to wear any type of like.
Should we wait that?
We can wait it.
Fucking train. Just like, Jesus.
Pull that fucking string real quick. I think it is still a thing they pull.
Just quickly little. What the fuck? Okay,
I'm pretty sure High Lung allows their members to like pick any type of like clothing that means something to like their culture.
That's cool.
Or something like that. Yeah. I'm loosely paraphrasing that.
I've seen them now do videos too where they like invite like indigenous people on stage and stuff. That is cool, man.
That's what I mean. They're super open to like all cultures.
Yeah.
And, like, that band's on a different level.
It's so cool.
They don't speak in English, and the music's about like ancient languages and shit that are like fuck me. People like hardly know how to translate it, and that's how they write their songs off stuff like that or like ancient artifacts.
Yeah, it's so fucking
whatever
cool.
inspires them. In multiple languages.
Who hasn't checked them out needs to do that too. The one or two people that watch.
Yeah. That band is insanely unique. I mean, they're huge now, so people may have stumbled across them on YouTube without even realizing it or who we're talking about.
Yeah, they're freaking. I don't know, man. That show just like did something to me I didn't expect.
I was expecting it.
I was, but like it did it even more than I thought it would. I knew it was going to be crazy, but it always surpass. They usually do surpass like my crazy scale of what I'm thinking it's going to be like. But that one really just like, whoosh,
man, I agree.
Away.
I was expecting it. It still did that. It's not like that took away from it.
Me too. I was ready for it, and
like,
it still blew my shit.
I had read a lot about people like describing their shows, and it's
fucking crazy.
It did that, and more for sure.
I'd see them in a heartbeat again.
Oh,
or Tool. Like, there's some I would just be like, you don't have to think about it.
Well, we
Those
missed
would be,
Tool.
like, the best ones. yeah, their fucking tickets were mad expensive and shit last time. They're pretty expensive.
It's like that, man.
Yeah,
it's gonna be like that with big bands like that.
But like High Lungs weren't like crazy expensive.
Because they're not. I don't know.
It's different. Tool's a much bigger like band than High Lung is. Obviously.
Oh yeah, for sure, no doubt. Been around a lot longer. Their production is huge.
Well, yeah,
too, on a Tool show. It's not just a bunch of people getting on stage with their instruments and putting on a tribal show. It's that screen and shit.
Like, you're watching like millions of dollars of lighting and lasers and fucking everything.
Not only the screens, like the lighting,
everything. Many lasers and all that kind of shit.
That kind of setup. That's expensive. So that's probably a big part of why tickets are expensive for them.
Yeah, I get it. It's just tough out here sometimes.
It is.
You want to spend fucking
hundreds of dollars for like a couple hours.
Yeah.
It's tough, bro. But it's worth it sometimes. I don't know. Concerts are fucking amazing, dude.
Yeah. Brit Floyd was good. They were way better than I thought they were going to be, too. Like, I was shocked by them.
I'm grateful. We've got to see so many dope shows. And in the time periods where we were, like, obsessed with these bands.
Yeah.
First show ever was Slipknot. 2009.
And, like, Korn, I think, might have been opening for them.
Trivium opened for them.
Oh, the first time, yeah. And that got me into Trivium a lot.
Yep. And then, we've seen Korn and Five Finger Death Punch together.
Mm-hmm.
Disturbed and Korn one time.
Yeah.
Fuck, who else, man? Elton John?
Wasn't it Disturbed, Korn, and Slipknot the one time? I swear
think so,
it was like ridiculous.
It was something like that. I remember
Elton John.
My neck was fucked.
yeah.
But
Elton
Elton
was
John?
fucked just from Caligula's Horse.
Oh, me too, man.
Elton John was
3-4 days.
Phenomenal. Like, and he was like 72 or something when we seen him, man.
Dude, he played that piano the whole time, which I didn't expect. Every single song, and played the shit out of it, dude.
Yeah. He can still play like a motherfucker.
That blew me away.
And still sang quite well.
Like, I can't say I'm a huge Elton John fan. Like, I definitely don't know a lot of his stuff.
Yeah, there's some songs I wasn't super familiar with either.
We went with Mom and stuff. She really likes him.
Yeah. But he killed that shit, man. He killed it. And he played for a long time.
Like, it's 3 hours, bro.
Just by himself, too. Like, or like he had a band, but like, he didn't have like an opener or like anything like that. He just fucking killed it.
Like 3 hours. That's a
72. I couldn't do that right now. I couldn't play a guitar for 3 fucking hours straight, or any instrument, and sing too. Like, Jesus.
It was amazing, man. The songs I did know, it was fucking so good.
Yeah,
and it was good. Even the ones I didn't. It was really good. Matchbox 20 was amazing.
Yeah, they were good.
Also went with
Default.
Mom. Yeah, they sounded really good.
Yeah.
3 Days Grace before Adam Gautier left.
Twice we've seen them.
Yep.
Once we've seen them here in Dotford. Yeah.
That's messed.
Yeah.
But man,
we've so many good fucking shows.
There's more too. Blue October, and got to meet those guys. And fuck me, we met Korn, a couple of the members.
Yeah.
Dude,
that was fucking sick.
I'm trying to think of more. God, we've definitely been to a lot of shows with bands that we're obsessed with.
Yeah. The one I wish I fucking seen was Ozzy.
Oh yeah, I got Ozzy.
You got to see Ozzy. That's the one I don't
Stone
have.
Sour opened for him.
Yeah, I've never seen Stone Sour. I've seen Slipknot like several times, but I haven't seen Stone Sugar.
It was pretty cool.
Fuck, I wish it was awesome. Because I'm never gonna see him.
That was his last before he got like sick and stuff.
Yeah.
That was his last big world tour.
Yeah, fuck.
He wanted to keep going, but yeah.
He would. He still talks about that. Like,
I know.
He would still if he could, but like his body and stuff's like sore and like he just.
Yeah, that's understandable, bro. That dude's had a hard fucking life, and he's not young. People are amazed that he's even still alive. But damn,
I love watching his podcast. He's still like so sharp
funny
and shit.
He's shit, dude. I know, man.
The funny thing is, he's usually the most logical one. Like, it's like what,
dude? Because he's creative, man. He thinks in ways that people don't think about.
The way he thinks is, I just love it. I love listening to him talk.
Yeah. I mean, he's awesome. I'm so grateful I got to see him.
Fuck, that's the only one I like really wish I seen.
I got to see Ghost.
Yeah, I didn't see Ghost. I could probably still see Ghost at some point. He's not. They're not like 100 or anything, and they're bigger than ever.
They're just gonna keep touring, getting bigger.
Yeah.
But they were really good live.
Yeah, they are good live. Really, they put on a hell of a show.
Hell yeah. Who else, man?
I think we almost named most of the concerts.
Most of the really, really like big ones that stood out for us. Especially, like I said, even we were pretty young when we saw like Slipknot and Disturbed and Korn, but like that was our shit at the time, and we were like heavily into these bands.
Yeah.
Korn, especially, and Slipknot, and Disturbed.
Some of our favorite bands.
Yeah, man.
Favorite metal bands for sure.
Yeah. But
I'm gonna lose this sweater.
Really want to go see Raised by Swans. We have to do that, dude.
Oh yeah,
Canadian.
We're doing that.
Full band.
We're seeing that.
Seen in the post. He said like the Toronto and the Waterloo show might be his only 2 like full band shows of the year. He's opening for some other artist, but I think just solo. Another little tiny, criminally underrated Canadian artist, but does all the aspects of the music himself.
Yeah,
plays drums,
phenomenal.
guitar, bass, vocals, like synths,
and he's not even
whatever.
far away from here.
Bro, he's like an hour away.
Yeah, we're seeing him for sure.
That blew my mind when I heard that. He's the type of dude where it seems like if we ever again somehow play shows one day, like, dude, you want to play a show like together? He probably fucking might. like he just like he said, like someone who reached out to him. I'm pretty sure he's doing a show is opening for.
Yeah, that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're definitely seeing that man.
Oh yeah.
Les Stroud, we see.
Oh yeah,
sick.
met him twice. I seen him and met him and talked to him.
That was cool.
Another fellow Canadian survivor man.
Yeah, it's fucking.
Also does music.
Some people might not know he like full on like toured music and shit, and he has like music out.
Hell, dude, that dude is hugely inspirational for me.
Yeah, he does so much shit
in every aspect now.
Yeah,
in the filmmaking, in the
music,
and just. And as a person,
he can go out and just survive out in the fucking wilderness. Like, damn,
and
son.
Survivor, man. Like, that was, I grew up watching that shit so much.
Yeah.
Love that show, man. I seen him saying posts, he's going to be doing more.
Yeah.
Survivor, man, music, more,
I seen that
the food ones.
He's putting out like a new version of fucking Arctic Mistress soon.
I saw that
another
too. And more albums.
I would love to hear more music from his. Last album was
I'm pretty
crazy.
sure going to be around here again soon.
We should see him again. I would see him again.
I think, man. I think I saw it in an email recently. It might be Toronto.
We'll have to keep an eye on it.
We should look into it, but
I would see him again for sure.
Hell yeah, dude. The first time we saw him with me, you, and Vic. I'll admit I got a good buzz on that night because Vic drove home.
Oh yeah. Fucking trains, bro. Hold that thought. Keep it in your head. Fucking trains, son.
They usually only honk a few times.
Yeah. It's 3 or 4, and then it should fuck off. That'll slow down a bit as it gets a little bit later.
Oh yeah, for sure. It's already. It'll be quiet now, other than the fucking trains.
Yeah. We can hear you, like you're rumbling the earth.
It's probably part of the law, man.
Yeah, they have to honk.
And people fucking still get hit by those things. So
how the fuck do you get hit by that? It's like bumping into a mountain. Oh shit, I didn't see it there. Like you were fucked.
Unless it was intentional, it's surprising to get hit by a train.
Yeah. If you're an idiot, like I'm gonna race the train, you deserve to get hit by a fucking train.
Oh, like in cars and stuff. Yeah.
You're a fucking idiot.
Sometimes people get stuck on the tracks or just try to push their luck.
If you break down or something, that's different. Or some shit.
Get the fuck away. Get out of the car.
Yeah,
your shit's fucked. Like, it ain't worth it.
Yeah.
You got insurance. Like, good.
Anyways, you're talking about
Les Stroud,
the show.
The show we all went to. It was in London, I believe.
Yeah, it was
very snowy.
Mm-hmm.
Like it was proper winter weather.
London gets fucked up like winter weather usually bad.
But Vic had his Jeep at the time, so it was like awesome experience and. Really glad we all went together. Like 3 brothers went. That was sick.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, man, just hearing them tell the stories, and that was right around I think when Arctic Mistress like first came out, and I was blown away by that song. Obsessed with it for still like song
when
still
they
blows
played
me away.
That was like, and it was so good.
And he kind of had like full band. Like the
he
second
had a
time
lot
I
of
seen
musicians,
him, it was more acoustic. But when we saw him, he had
a full on band,
and that was fucking blew me
they
away.
Sounded fantastic.
And I was a little bit buzzed because like I said, I didn't have to drive home, and it was just chill experience, man. The setting was really nice, like sitting at a table with like chill room, like good lighting, low lighting, like with nice like colors.
It wasn't like a cramped like music concert kind of like
everyone
scene.
had their own table.
Yeah, it was almost like a dining like thing, and he was like the entertainment kind of thing.
Yeah,
almost.
100%.
It was really cool.
It was so good.
Maybe lower that mic just a hair more, but I think you sunk a bit. Yeah. That's fine.
And
even if you do that and just angle it up, yeah.
And Les was like having drinks and stuff, and saying like cheers.
And he was buzzed too for sure.
And having that experience, he was a little red in the cheeks, but that's awesome.
He was so cool.
It was
so chill.
such an awesome experience, man.
Yeah, he was so chill.
Just talking to him for that quick minute, like, man, and we had a good photo with him and stuff.
Yeah, we got pictures with him and shit.
I was like 12, bro. Not 12. Dude, it was probably 10 years ago.
Probably, yeah, man.
Like, or maybe
you were probably like 19, 20.
Maybe not 10, but damn it, I was young, man.
Yeah, probably like 19, 20. I think you were 19 because you were just old enough to drink.
Jeez.
Or is that?
Hey, I got ID'd.
Yeah, is that 19 here?
19.
Okay.
Yes, it's 19.
Okay. I fucking forget about what's what because it's different in America and shit.
I was literally at that table, half fucking drunk, before they came over and ID'd me.
They ID'd you after like 6 drinks. Like, the
dude,
fuck is that?
Not 6.
Well,
I would be fucked up after 6. I was drinking like rum and cokes. I probably had 3.
And then they ID'd you.
Maybe more rum and cokes.
You
they
ordered another
over.
drink and then they're like, what can we
I hate to say, but like, can you show me some ID? I'm like, fuck yeah, I'll show you ID. Like, you probably should ID me first.
Yeah, you're not supposed to do that after 3 drinks.
I'm already got fucking buzz on. Like, you're gonna ID me now?
Yeah, what the crap?
I found that funny.
That was fucking funny. I'm gonna move the camera just a tiny bit your way.
All right, I feel like I'm scooching.
Yeah, that's okay. You can get comfortable.
Excuse me. But that was a great show, man.
Yeah, it was.
We super grateful for
that
the
was
shows
really cool.
we've seen.
Just unexpected, I guess. Too like
yeah, literally songs and stories with Les Stroud. Yeah, or something like that. It was
just listening to him talk about stories was so cool too. Even if he didn't play music, it would have been awesome.
I remember like. I think the second time I don't think you came with Vic and I.
No,
it was more acoustic, stripped down, and he was talking about some of the later episodes. Do you remember that Survivor Man where he had to scale that really steep hill?
Yeah,
snow hill,
snowy and shit.
And you could hear the GoPro in his heartbeat. He was telling that story and shit. I'm like, dude, it blew me the fuck away.
It was crazy. That would have been cool to hear him talk about that.
It was
shit.
really cool. He talked a lot about the survival part in that show because, like I said, it was more stripped down, acoustic, like
that's cool.
Good seating. Like it was like it felt like it was in a church. Like everybody had a pew. Like it was something like that.
Oh damn!
I don't know if it was actually a church, but like it was almost hard to find. Like Vic and I got there, we're like, it says it's here, but like there's no signs. Kind of just like seen a few people linger, and we go up. They're like, is this like Les Stroud here? Like, yep. Like, okay. It literally just looked like a place, like a little building or something.
I'm gonna turn that heat off, bro.
Turn it off.
It's hot. Yeah.
All right, man.
Why?
No, I'm comfortable, but that's okay. You're right beside it.
I'm
so.
fucking dying right now.
But damn, yeah. Super grateful for the shows we've seen.
Fuck yeah.
Super grateful we got to meet Caligula's Horse. Like, bro, that was...
That's the shirt, too.
I wish I could have got that, but it was XL only.
Yeah, it's even big on my ass.
That's a little big for this.
That would be a dress on you.
Literally. But damn. What do you think? Top 4 favorite concerts. What do you think for you?
Yeah, High Long for sure. Might be number 1.
4's going to be hard to pick then.
Yeah. Tool. It's hard to pick the older metal ones that we went to a long time ago because back then I would have picked them. But nowadays I would think High Long, Tool, Caligula's Horse would be definitely up there, and probably Lepers for me. I fucking loved Lepers.
Ooh, okay.
But yeah, I would also put like even like less and shit up there. If I had more slots to pick, like there would be so much more. It's hard to narrow it right down. Probably those 4.
Yeah, man, that's a pretty good list. But I think a Perfect Circle or Pussifer are up there too, man.
Yeah,
Dude, the Pussifer was...
Yeah, we didn't talk too much about Pussifer.
I know, I wanted to.
Shit. That was really good,
the wrestling in between, because it was after the Money Shot album.
Wrestling ring.
So that was like a big theme on that album and stuff. Dude, that was
so
hilarious
cool,
and like so cool and unexpected and unique. It just made me remember that. Like,
yeah, fuck. That would honestly be like number 5 for me, probably. Like, this was Pussifer.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of forgot about it. That was really good.
And we got to take Omar and stuff.
Yeah.
And it just was a really good experience. Vic was there. I think it was me, you, Vic, and Omar, bro.
Really?
I think. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm almost certain he came to that with us.
Mm-hmm. I don't remember that for some reason.
Dang, bro.
I remember Omar there. I don't remember
Keep on drinking.
Vic never shows up to shit anymore.
I know.
So like he's just like gone.
He's fading in your memory.
Yeah, that's not
unfortunate.
Good. He needs to come around occasionally.
He needs to come around a lot.
Even occasionally. He doesn't even come around occasionally. For fuck's sakes.
I know. Perfect Circle.
Yeah, they were really good too.
Phenomenal live.
Pussifer's was extra special just because of all the weirdness of it.
Yeah, the unique aspect. Man.
As far as the sound goes, yeah, Perfect Circle and Pussifer were both phenomenal sound, but the weirdness of Pussifer makes it stick into your head a bit more, I think.
Yeah, Pussifer is one of those bands too that has so many like aspects to their music. It's not just about the music. They do so many like little silly videos,
skits shit like that.
And all that was even part of the show.
Yeah.
It just makes it like much more memorable and just different.
Just unique, yeah.
That shit's up there for me. But Caligula's Horse, definitely very high up.
So what were your top 4?
Oh, 4?
You told me to pick 4, so you got to pick 4 now too, son.
Oh, man. probably High Lung, Tool, Caligula's Horse.
It's basically
Like
the
you said.
same as mine, but your fourth was probably different.
Fourth would be hard though. Because there's like Vola as well.
Yeah.
We got to meet Adam from Vola, which was fucking awesome. Didn't take no evidence of that.
That was smart.
Oh man, and then there's, like I said, Pussifer's really high up there.
It's tough out here.
I'd probably put Pussifer there just for the unique craziness of it all, man. You get fucking wrestling in between your songs.
Yeah, you ain't getting that nowhere else.
And they're performing in the fucking wrestling ring. Dude, it was crazy.
Wrestling ring?
It was so good. And that album, dude,
That was such a good album. Fuck.
Amazing album. Yeah, that band is phenomenal. I like their new album. I just need to hear it more.
Yeah, I listened to the new one quite a bit. It's definitely different, but it's good. It's good still.
Really grateful we got to see Jeff playing drums with them too, because I really love his style. He played with them for a while.
Yeah.
And super unique drumming and stuff.
Yeah, he killed it.
Love that shit. And he was there for Perfect Circle as well, I believe.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Damn. Yeah, he was awesome. And we got to see James Iha, I believe his name is, with the Perfect Circle, who has since, I think, went back to Smashing Pumpkins or something. 'Cause he's originally from that band.
Yeah.
But he was there. It was really cool, and they sounded amazing. Billy Howardell, like with Perfect Circle, was awesome. Yeah, we're lucky, bro.
Fuck yeah, man.
But I think it's tough to pick, but that would probably be top 4. Yeah, we talked about that for a good while.
Hell yeah, I knew that would be a good one. That was the last thing I added. I was gonna have.
Really?
I wanted that to be the first one because I'm like, we just did that. It's fresh.
I had wondered if that was gonna come up.
Yes.
But fuck yeah, bro. I don't know what else to say about that.
We covered it pretty good, buddy.
Hell yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy with what we've seen, and excited for more shit that we want to see.
Fuck yeah, man.
Like I said, Raised by Swans, hype on that one. We
Yeah.
will go.
Fuck yeah, we're going for sure.
And we need to look into less.
Yeah, anything that comes up, I'm fucking down, man.
Bands like that are like so inexpensive to go see because like no one knows of them.
Yeah,
like,
usually,
in a
yeah.
musical sense, at least for less. But.
Yeah, it's not very expensive usually. Even fucking Caligula's Horse, we got the VIP tickets, but not that expensive.
Bro, that's like cheaper than what most fucking like shitty seats are nowadays
Yeah.
at like a big concert or something.
Yeah, you'd be sitting on the roof.
It's crazy. I'm super grateful for that. Super grateful they decided to even come to Canada because they could have just been like, yeah, States.
Yeah, because that's probably they're going to sell more.
It's going to be more expensive to come over here.
Yeah, and there's going to be less fans here.
Oh
than there
yeah,
would be the States.
I'm happy with the
guaranteed.
amount of people that did turn up for that.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah.
And it was good. I even heard just in the rumblings around people talking, like some people had never even heard of them or just maybe came for Earthside and are down to check out Caligula's
That one
Horse.
dude that was there checking them out, it like seemed like he'd never heard
That
of
older
them
guy?
before.
Yeah.
Or the bigger guy with like the tattooed on his head or something. He was talking to you like mid.
Yeah,
in
he
the
never
middle
heard
of
of
the
them. Yeah,
concert.
he never heard of them.
He's like, these guys are fucking phenomenal. And
Yeah,
shit.
he's like, have you heard these guys? I'm like, oh yeah, I've been listening to them for like quite a few years now. He's like, damn, no shit.
Yeah,
And he's
so
like,
he just like showed up and he was blown
he was there
away.
with his son or something. So
Oh,
maybe the son
okay.
knew it.
Maybe
Yeah, 'cause he
he
like
took him.
introduced me to his son randomly. That dude was wasted.
Oh,
he tried
yeah,
to take a
I
picture
could
with me,
tell.
and his phone was literally my face was like, I'm just like kind of good because I don't want a photo with just like some random.
It's kind of cool, like that he was
It
vibing
is.
and shit.
It is cool.
But yeah, he was definitely drunk.
He reminded me of Waylon a little bit. Just his
He was a
look
big
and his,
fucking
his
dude.
attitude. Was,
Yeah,
I'm not saying the fact that he was drunk reminded me of Waylon.
No.
Just his look and
yeah,
he was a metal guy. He reminded me of Waylon.
yeah.
But cool that he would go to just with it for his son even.
And
just
then,
like
that's a good show to just go to because they're so good that
he was blown away.
you're gonna fucking like it.
He
Like,
clearly just couldn't stop talking about
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Bro, just
In the middle
watch
of
it.
the
It's
show.
amazing.
You should watch it. You should tell him
I was
to
just
watch
like,
it.
like, let me
Let's
just
watch it.
Watch this thing. And then he actually moved closer, which I was like, fuck yeah, and got to go into that spot.
Yeah.
Could see way better.
Yeah, he was a big
He's
dude.
a pretty tall guy.
Yeah.
He was standing kind of in front of me, and I'm short as fuck, so I always struggle at concerts on the floor.
Yeah. Even I fucking struggle, man. And I'm taller. So
Some of those folks who are like towering above the
7
crowd,
feet
I'm like, you're
tall.
so lucky.
like, go stand like in the middle somewhere, like so other people can see.
That's if I were that tall, that's probably where I'd
Because
go.
nobody can, so that all the people in the back row wouldn't be able to fucking even see. If you were standing in the front row, you're so tall. Like that's fucked. The whole the 100 people standing behind you can't see shit.
I get wanting to be close and everything, but,
But
it's like
come on, that's just
sometimes,
fucked.
like I think it was a Bola where that giant literally said "excuse me" and then just stood right in front of me. I was like, "Oh shit!"
You were staring at like his shoulder.
No
like,
joke, I
his shoulder
couldn't
blades.
see the stage when he stood in front
you
of me.
couldn't see the west.
That man was not only tall as fuck, but he was really wide. So I was like, gone.
He was
the band is
at
gone.
5 feet wide. Yeah, like that's.
I had to like kind of shuffle and move around. That's kind of why I moshed at that show. I'm like, I'm gonna be able to see better if I can fucking just
Move around.
maneuver into like the middle or like near closer to the front.
That's fucking dumb. Some people are just like.
It's whatever though, man.
It is, but
I
shit.
get it.
But shit.
Those people love the band as well. They want to see it as,
Yeah,
as
but why
clear
would
as
you
they
stand
can.
in front of like the shortest person in the building? That's
Yeah,
that's
to
a bit
say
of a,
excuse me and then stand there is
that's
like,
a bit of a twatty move. Come on, because I couldn't even see past that guy, like,
dude, and you were standing beside
You were
me.
probably looking at like his mid back.
I was looking at his sweaty back.
He was wet.
He was soaked, bro.
I was wet.
Soaked. But I get it. It was fucking hot in there. I was probably sweating too.
That venue was terrible. There was no
crowded.
oxygen in that bitch.
It was not a bad venue, but it was so small.
And like, yeah,
For the amount of
and it
people.
was so fucking hot. I remember like I was dying. I couldn't wait to get the fuck outside in that one.
I mean, yeah, it was like, yeah, you
Where
need
like
that.
Caligula's horse was good. Like
I was getting pretty warm at
it was
Caligula.
warm, but that's because you're jumping around and shit. But
Dude,
it didn't.
yeah.
I didn't feel like I was gonna pass out.
No,
At
yeah.
Vola, it was like I'm like overheating now.
Bro, Devin Townsend.
Oh yeah, we didn't bring Dev up.
Dumb pricks.
Devin,
Another fellow Canadian artist.
He was
amazing,
phenomenal.
not so underappreciated. Like a lot of people respect him.
He should be even bigger still.
But
He's
yeah.
so fucking good.
Unique in many ways.
He was so good.
But damn, that was fucking awesome to see him
Yeah, I
live.
forgot.
Right.
We've seen so many, I just forget a lot of them.
I know,
man.
right? I was trying to recall them. It's like, geez, it's tough.
He was really fucking good.
He sounded amazing, and he's 50 or something.
Yeah, he's
Like when we
to be
saw him.
singing the way he's singing is like holy fuck.
And
His
his
voice
scream's so
is
unique.
perfect. It's still perfect.
To be able to go from that type of like tonal scream to the cleans that he does is like
perfect cleans, like operatic singing almost. Like
yeah,
it's just-
perfect. Vibrato, everything. Like,
Yeah, his voice is dumb. If I could pick a voice to have, it'd probably be his. Like
up
he
there,
can
bro.
do anything.
any style,
He can do death metal screams, like anything you want.
any style,
Any pitch.
and he
that-
has throughout his
Yeah.
career. That's
Yep.
what's so amazing about him. Like
his
I can't,
voice can do anything. Sorry.
yeah, I can't say I fell in love with all the stuff he's done because he's done some of his heavier shit
Even
is
some
like,
of Strapping's actually pretty sick.
It
you,
is.
You just gotta like dig through it. Some of it's like heavy as fuck, obviously.
which is not a bad thing because there's definitely
because
people
that's
who love
just
that.
even more range to what he can do. Like it's crazy.
But I respect him so much more for being able to do that, and then the insane like soft stuff that he can do, and
his
produce full-on
creative-
ambient albums where he
Yeah.
can even sing.
His creative like mind is like on like alien level.
And hearing him talk, and he's been posting a lot of updates and stuff lately.
I haven't
about
watched
project
them
he's
yet.
working on.
I want to. I need to like get in and watch those.
But damn, like he's one of those people you could tell are like he's
On
on
another
some other
level.
level that he lives like an alien
He
compared
is,
to
yeah.
everyone else. And I
Yeah.
relate to that a lot because that's how I feel in the world a lot of times. But he is that. Like he seems so unique in every way, man.
Mm-hmm.
Can't say enough good shit about him too. He's
He's an
phenomenal.
incredible guitar player, incredible singer. He's like a creative genius.
Producer
too.
as well.
Yeah, he can mix shit like a motherfucker. Like
Unique as
it's
fuck.
just so much fucking talent. It's like too much. How do you not explode? His brain
Not
probably
really
feels like it's
talent,
gonna
though, man.
explode.
It's like hard work.
yeah,
It's like clearly signs of someone who got obsessed with all these things. And,
yeah. Oh yeah,
and got
for
amazing
sure.
at them and actually decided to do something different with it all, not just produce like a typical metal album. Like the way he produces shit is
Crazy.
next to like the way no one else does. Like
Yeah.
no one else does that kind of like walls of sound that he produces. Like people try to kind of do that, like but
He
very
just-
inspired by him.
Yeah, he's got it sorted out. Amazing, absolutely amazing.
Really good. But yeah, I don't know. I'm down to move on whenever, bro.
Yeah, because I can probably
I could keep thinking of concerts, but yes, sir.
Next topic.
Soil work. Got to meet those guys.
Oh yeah, fuck that. Dude, we can just keep going on.
Soil work with
Couple
Dirk
times.
on drums.
Oh, Dirk's
rest
drumming.
in peace. But what? Damn, I feel bad. I can't remember the name of
oh,
the guitar player.
yeah, fuck. David.
Dave, I
something?
think. Yeah,
It was David something. He was phenomenal.
got to see him live. The first time we see them, I think one of their earlier bass players was there, and it was someone different the second time.
And we met them. We had the VIP for them too.
And it was so
there
inexpensive.
was like 3 of us. There were, like,
Dude, I think there was literally like
four-
3 or 4 of us.
4, I think. A guy and his friend and me and you.
Yeah.
There was 4 of us.
And I got to be front row with that, bro. We have videos of the band like screaming along with us to their
right
songs,
up in our rack. Yeah.
bro. That one was amazing.
I got to show you some of the Caligula's videos, and I got some good ones.
Oh, right
really good
on.
ones.
Mm-hmm. Now I don't have any video. When I go to concerts now, I don't do that.
I try to balance it. So I as soon as I'm like I'm doing this too much, I put it away and then I just watch.
I need to take this in.
I don't want to just do video the whole fucking time.
I've definitely done that at concerts. Like when we saw Slipknot, I had a digital camera with me and was obsessed the whole time trying to get these angles.
Before you know it, the concert's over. You're like, I feel like I didn't even watch the show.
Yep. Yeah. So I just, for my own personal like memory, I hit the fucking voice memo, put it in my pocket.
It's a good way to do it too.
And watch the fucking show. And if I want to see videos of it, I'll either watch yours
There's lots online
look
too.
it up.
Yeah, like I always think that. I'm like, I don't need to sit and film the whole thing because 100 other people are doing it, and it's on the internet.
Exactly. I try to just be like present as fuck. I felt like weirdly present with Caligula's Horse. Like talking to them was easy.
Yeah.
Like when I asked those questions,
just like-minded people, man.
Like I felt like I was just chit chatting with them.
Yeah, because they're fucking like-minded musicians, super creative people. They were really chill as fuck
like,
too.
The way, like I said, the way they answer, I don't want to keep going back to it, but the way they answered it, when Nick and I listened to it, like, damn, they monologued about that.
I want to fucking hear it now. I haven't heard it again.
They not only talked about the writing process of the new album that I asked about, they discussed the album before it and what led to the new album. I feel like you should
play it a bit. We can cut that out of here.
Dude, it sounds like almost unhearable on here. You need to have a speaker cranked.
Well, crank the speaker, man.
Fuck it right now.
Okay, fuck it right now. I just want to hear it too. I want to hear it too.
We'll listen to it later.
Yes.
We don't need to put that shit in here.
I just want to hear it now because we keep bringing it up, like, for fuck's sake.
It was really cool.
I remember most of it, like the idea of what was said and shit.
But listening back to that was like, holy shit. Like, I didn't even realize I was just sitting there, like, engaging with them and chit-chatting with them. And it wasn't just like, cool. Yeah, this is my favorite thing to play live. Next question. Like, they kept talking and talking about it.
They really got like into it with it, which was sick.
It was awesome. And I respect that so much. Really grateful for that whole experience.
Yeah.
And all of our concerts for the 100th time. We should move on.
Yeah.
Yeah, that podcast you and I did where it was, we filmed, like I had to use the GoPro audio. Like, fuck, the audio was fucked, man. There's so much. You were doing this a lot.
Oh, yeah. And it'll go right into
and it's picking that up.
Those things are super, like they pick everything up.
But I was surprised with that program, though. Fuck. It'll be usable. It'll be very usable. Quite good. Sorry. All right. Train's all done,
why do we have to use the GoPro audio?
Because the fucking Tascam picked up cell phone interference.
Oh,
bing,
yeah.
bing, bing, bing.
Yeah, we use the Tascam. That's why we don't do that anymore.
I mean, I should listen to the rest of it because it did that within the first, like, 30 seconds. I'm like, this is going to be fucked. Because our phones were there the whole time.
Probably does it all throughout it.
So I was like, I'm not even going to bother.
Yeah.
Let me just try to use this GoPro shit. And it's usable.
Not god-awful. Yeah, it should be okay.
It's just this room is not good for...
No.
If it was quiet in here, it'd be fine. But it ain't fucking quiet.
No, and those things pick up everything. Like they hear the road sounds, all that bullshit. But that's where the programs will clean that shit up nowadays, man.
Yep.
You should really eventually get into using fucking Premiere, man, because all that shit's built into it. It's got so much good audio shit.
Yeah, but I'm getting that shit where I can work with programs that are doing similar shit in Vegas.
True enough. Yeah, I know you're comfortable with Vegas.
And like I said, I'm at a point where I need to edit every week. I can't sit and learn a program for fucking 2 months.
True enough. But I learned it quick, man. Within a week, I was comfortable enough to be able to do any editing in it.
Yeah.
It's not. And then there's so much better tools, I think, in it.
It sounds like there's aspects that are better. There's stuff that makes me shake my head.
I agree, too. There's a few things that I'm like, I wish it was a little bit like Vegas in this sense. But for the most part, I do enjoy it way better.
Yeah.
It's obviously
it plays
changing.
back nice and everything, what you've showed me.
Yeah.
And like, I know there's
holy fuck with these goddamn Thomases. These goddamn Thomases.
That's a quiet one. There's pretty in-depth color grading tools in Vegas. I just need to learn more about them. Fucking trains,
bro. No, you're like wind, like shit, tarps.
That ain't that bad, honestly.
No, that's not even bad. You probably won't even really hear that.
But yeah, I don't know. Maybe eventually I'll try fuck with it, but right now I'm good with Vegas.
Yeah, it works, man.
It's doing what I needed to do. All right, brother, you want to move on?
Yeah.
Got another topic?
Yeah.
Or 4? Since we talked about music for 2 hours. How long has it been?
I don't know. I should say probably 1.
Where does it say?
Bottom right by the record button. It should be in red.
Almost an hour.
Yeah.
Ow, about 54 minutes. All right. That's fine.
So yeah, next topic. Favorite shows, like TV shows and shit.
Ooh, shit,
Let's
bro.
talk about that
you know me, I don't watch a lot of TV and
so
movies.
There's got to be at least 1 or 2.
Oh, yeah. There's not saying I haven't enjoyed stuff.
That's another thing I was going to bring up. Like, have you tried that shit out here yet?
Bitch. We just have to pick. We just have to pick a movie we want to watch and stuff like that.
I need to get the list and we'll pick one. Maybe we won't start with like a fucked up horror movie.
Shouldn't.
But we'll see.
But favorite shows? Shit, bro. I'm trying to think. Fuck, what have I watched? Really like Dexter when I first watched that.
Dexter was fucking sick.
And Hannibal.
Hannibal was really good. I really enjoyed Hannibal too. The shows will probably be very similar between us, honestly.
Obviously, those are a little bit weird, like kind of twisted types of shows.
Yeah, for sure.
What I've seen of X-Files is amazing.
yeah. X-Files is really good. I enjoyed that. It's just insane that something goes back from like so long ago, and then it's like
the
wrapped
80s
up,
or like earliest
wrapped
of 90s.
up like a few years ago or something. Like, what the crap?
That's crazy.
Most shows haven't done that.
Hell no.
That's drugs.
It's that good. I'm like, I guess, right?
I guess, yeah.
Fuck, what else?
It just took off like 20 years.
Depends on the what you're in the mood for too.
Oh, for sure.
Brooklyn
it could be
Nine-Nine.
anything.
Brooklyn
Nine-Nine.
Nine-Nine.
Fucking. I was just watching some of that yesterday.
You know what? One of my all-time favorites that just popped in my head. Trailer Park Boys.
Oh yeah, Trailer Park Boys.
Bro, Canadian.
Yeah.
Those early seasons from like 1 to 7 when they were all like the original writers and directors and everybody was together.
The director especially, yeah.
Bro, that shit is like some of the best writing I've ever seen. Because it's not writing that's like they're trying to do jokes, they're trying to be funny. It's the characters and the scenarios were written so well and performed so like genuinely and authentically. People actually confused it for real life.
Yeah, I didn't know before when I first like would hear about it. I'm like, is this show like a real like? Because it's filmed like a documentary kind of style. It looks
like that, and they play it off like that.
It's
in the
filmed
show.
kind of like shitty, like shaky, and usually it's stupid.
But that's
stuff like
all
that.
part of what makes that show great, and because they feed into that sometimes with the cheap production and the grabbing a microphone,
clipping, yelling into it, and it's like
just the type of humor and all the characters and actors were fucking insanely good. Like.
That's so good.
Oh man, I can't say enough good shit about that show.
It's honestly underrated, and it's probably
I think it's huge, but now more than ever.
It's still probably so underrated though.
But like especially when it first came out,
the OG stuff. Yeah, that's the funniest shit.
Nobody was watching that. Like people were obviously watching it, but I think it's huge nowadays.
Yeah.
Like damn, that show was very high up there, man.
Honestly, me too.
It never fails to like just entertain and you know I don't know.
It's always gonna be good. In Brooklyn, you said
Brooklyn's really good too.
So good.
You can throw that on any time, and it's
rest in peace, fucking Andre.
Man,
Bauer, I think is his name.
Or Bronner,
Brower, I think, or
maybe yeah.
I think it's Brower.
I forget the exact pronunciation.
Fuck, man, I couldn't believe that shit.
I mean, he was quite young. I didn't know he was sick or anything.
Yeah, me neither. And then I seen that, I'm like, oh man,
dude, that dude was phenomenal. And the sad part
was
like
the best.
The sad part is like, well, there goes any chance in hell of there ever being any type of reunion or remake or movie or. You never know what could come up in the future. It's like, well, there goes. You can't almost do that show without him.
He's the best character in the show.
He was in there the whole time.
And he was the best character. Like, come on.
He was incredible. Honestly, I don't watch a lot of shit, so I haven't seen him in anything else.
He was in, like, me either. I know he was in The Mist, like the movie The Mist. He was a character in that for a bit.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have seen that.
Yeah.
And I think I do remember seeing him. Because I watched that with Jana, and she's like, oh, it's like Holt or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm like, what? Like, it's so random.
Yeah.
But dude, he was an amazing actor.
Yeah, he was really good.
Fuck me, he was so good. Oh, man, what other shows?
I'm trying to think of some too.
Yeah, what do you got? Because you definitely watch more shit
A lot
than
of the
I do.
same shit for sure.
Breaking Bad was good, but I don't know.
It was fucking good. Yeah, that was a really good show.
Yeah,
it was good.
It had some.
I don't know if it would necessarily be one of my top favorites.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know.
It depends, I guess, on the like you said, like what you're in the fucking mood for and stuff too.
And certain episodes are sometimes it's a lot slower than others, and
there was a lot of episodes where it was very slow, but I think that's what made when it did go crazier.
Yeah.
It I think
that show had a lot of amazing moments.
The character
for sure.
development and stuff was fucking insane. Like,
for sure.
Probably no other shows developed a character like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. Fuck. What else, man?
Everybody Loves Raymond. Probably one of my favorites, man. That is so funny.
Classic as fuck.
You should just watch all of them sometime. Like, just start from the beginning and watch all of them. It's that show is so fucking funny.
It'd be like watching
for
it
its
the first time again.
Yeah, it's so fucking funny. It's insane how good it is.
No,
I love that
shit,
show. Because they could say shit and stuff back then that like you couldn't do anymore and stuff. So that makes it even funnier.
They probably get canceled. Yeah,
probably now. Yeah, it'd get shut.
Well, rest in peace, Will. couple of those folks at least. I think the parents both
Yeah,
gone.
yeah. Names right now.
Peter Boyle?
Yeah.
And what was her name? The mom.
Doris something,
Roberts?
I think. Yeah.
I could be wrong
Was
about
Marie.
that.
She played Marie.
Yeah.
And Peter Boyle played Frank.
Dude, that was another example where the acting was actually quite good. Like,
They were really good,
like
man.
it was a very relatable show. Like,
Yeah, that's
especially
what
to a
was so good
family and
about
stuff,
it.
because it's a very family-oriented show.
I think you'd appreciate it more now that you're older, because when we used to watch that, we were like fucking 10 half the time
True.
it was on TV. You'd probably appreciate a lot of the humor and like the shit more now.
Yeah,
You should check it out again, man. Like,
I should, man. It's
Yeah.
been a long while.
I think it's all on Prime.
Top Gear.
Grand Tour.
And Grand Tour I haven't seen much of, but dude, I fell in love with
Grand Tour almost.
when I was in high school, which is going back fucking 12 plus years now, more than 12. I don't know, fucking maths. Probably, yeah, 14 years
Yeah.
now. But dude, I was obsessed with Top Gear.
That's why I can't get why you won't watch Grand Tour. It's probably
maybe
not,
because it was so damn long ago.
Probably.
It's
but-
not like I'm not into like cars and shit anymore, but at the time
But
I was
it's like a trippy throwback to like
It
a
is.
show you were fucking. It's like watching New Trailer Park Boys almost. You
It
gotta
is.
watch it.
It is.
But it's as good as Top Gear though.
yeah.
in my
do,
opinion.
I do need to watch it. I sleep on it. I never think about it.
Yeah, man, it's so fucking good. The new special comes out like pretty soon.
Like the last one.
This one and one more.
Oh,
they're
okay.
filming one more and then it's done. Yeah,
Right
there's
on.
no more after that.
I thought they were already done for some reason.
Yeah, I think they're filming the last one soon or something, or they've already filmed it. I'm not sure, but this one's coming out soon.
Right on. But damn, yeah, top bro, from seasons like 1 to fucking how many seasons did they do? Like 20 something?
Oh yeah, with like the OG.
From like
3.
seasons at least 1 to like 18, 19 I've seen.
Yeah, you haven't even seen all of Top Gear because
No.
there's like 21, I think, with the guys
Holy
before
shit.
they switched. They got let go or whatever.
And I was obsessed with that shit, bro.
Those last
Obsessed.
seasons of Top Gear were so good too.
Fuck.
I've gone backwards now, and I've been trying to watch them like from like I forget what was on Prime up to like 14, but they didn't have a lot of the older ones, so
It was so different. In seasons like
I've been
1.
going back. Oh, I haven't watched 1 and shit yet.
Oh, man,
I've been going back
it's-
like from the top, like 13 down, like to 12 to 9, or I'm trying to work my way backwards.
You should keep going on. Try to get to the start because it's so different, but not bad. Because there would always be segments where it was like a special. Where like,
yeah, they
okay,
always
we got
did
a
that.
bunch of like off-road toys.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's test these.
That's
and,
what they
and
always
it was
did.
great. And they would do these like long segment like challenges
Yeah.
in the episodes. Those were fucking phenomenal.
That was
But
the best parts. Yeah,
a lot of actual like real in-depth car reviewing, but still funny and shit because it's like
those
Clarkson's
guys are
take on it.
ridiculous. Yeah, just so ridiculous. Especially back then, he could say even more bullshit.
Yeah.
Get away with more bullshit.
I'm pretty sure in the OG ones it wasn't fucking like James May and
No, it wasn't. Yeah, it was just Clarkson
and
at
Richard
first.
Hammond. It was Clarkson.
And then
yeah.
a couple other people, I think, before
Yep.
they originally got all 3 of them.
I don't know what season where it was, but they started to find their way with the more like stunty stuff and like the
Finding the
steak
shows like the niches that worked for
Yeah.
the show.
and then from there it just
Probably
built.
like season 3 or 4 or 5, like maybe.
Yeah, it
'cause
was
they've had
quite
it for
early
quite
on.
a long time.
Oh, yeah.
They've had that sorted out for a long time.
But damn, yeah, I always loved that one.
Mm-hmm.
What else?
We gotta watch Grand Tour. I don't
Yeah.
give a fuck if we have to sit down and just start ripping
watch it
through
over
them,
here.
man. Yeah, fuck yeah, it'd be so sick.
I just don't use Amazon Prime much, so I don't see it and think about it like,
Mhm.
on my own time.
I always
And like
go
I
back
said, I
and watch
don't
it.
watch much shit. Like
That's something you gotta watch. That's so good, so good.
Yeah.
I'd be down to just sit and rip through episodes.
That'd be
of
cool.
it. Start with the fucking first one.
Mhm.
Even just a lot. Well, we gotta watch the Top Gear you haven't seen too before we get
There's
to
at
Grand
least
Tour.
2 or more seasons of that I haven't seen. Man.
Say that.
Damn. But I think what drew me to Top Gear so much initially was like I was just starting to drive.
Yeah, yeah.
And I was just obsessed with like driving and the freedom of driving. And
I don't even
and that-
drive, and I love the fucking
and that,
shit.
yeah, that show made me just fall in love with driving even more, and like, and it made me enjoy. I've never disliked driving, and
Yeah.
I think that show is a big part of why.
Yeah, man.
I've always just had respect and love for driving, not like aggressively or racing or anything, but
No.
just driving and going on adventures and going for drives and seeing shit you haven't seen, and
Hell yeah.
I don't know, that shit was awesome.
Fuck yeah, man.
Fuck man, other shows.
Top
What do
Gear
you
was
got?
up there. Top Gear and Grand Tour for sure. I really like his farm show he did too. That'd be a good one to watch too. It's actually sick. It's not
haven't
just
seen that
it's
yet.
not just silly. It's less silly than like Grand Tour and Top Gear. It was more. It had elements of silly, but it was more serious too.
You probably have to because it's the act of farming.
And it's what he's gonna do. Like I think until he's like dead. It seems
That's like his
that's like his
retirement,
thing now. Yeah,
Fucking
it's
A.
really cool. Much respect too.
oh, dude, that's hard work.
Yeah, really fucking hard work.
Insanely hard work.
It's really cool that he's actually doing that.
That is.
And he's helping like all kinds of other farmers around him and shit, which are like the farming industry's fucked, man. You really get to see a lot of that in that series, which is cool.
I know there's a lot
very eye opening.
Yeah, I know there's a lot of protests in Germany and stuff where they actually I think won.
Oh yeah,
dude. I've seen clips where there was like farmers all brought their like combines and shit and just parked them and all like protested. I'm pretty sure it fucking worked.
Because the governments are fucking around like taking shit away from farmers.
They were trying to do some fuck shit.
Yeah.
I hope it's true what I'm saying. These are just things I'm breezing by on the internet. Like I'm not really like diving into these topics obsessively on my own time.
Yeah.
Shit I brush by. But yeah, there was some type of shit going on in Germany, I think, with the farmers, and they might have won it. I hope they won
Hopefully, yeah. Because
the government's trying to do some fucky shit.
It's fucked up even in the show, some of the stuff that the government, like the government's changing and stuff.
Yeah.
COVID happened like during the show and shit, so you could really see a lot of shit, bullshit happening, and farmers like are fucked.
Yeah.
Without like help.
Even in Canada, I've heard a lot of farmers that have to like destroy a lot of their own either crops or like maybe milk, get rid of a lot because it goes over what the government like allows or some dumb shit.
There's so
like waste and all that
to it.
Oh yeah,
it's insane.
And that's things that most of the general population doesn't.
I think that's why I like the show so much too, because not only is it's entertaining, but you actually learn a lot about farming in the show.
Maybe give you a little more respect where your food and shit comes from.
Big time, man. How much bullshit they have to go through, and like a lot of farmers barely make profit at all, or sometimes make none, and they provide all this food for everybody, and they get like nothing at the end of the day for it. Sometimes like it's fucked up,
depending on the scale.
And it depends on even the weather. If the weather's fucked up, and that you see that in the show too.
You're against the elements, yeah.
If the weather doesn't cooperate, you're fucked. You're just fucked. Like you make nothing. Whole crops can get wiped out by bugs and shit like that. Like it's insane, stupid shit.
Or like lack of rain.
Your cattle can die from diseases. Like whole crops can get wiped out of expensive cattle and like milk for cows. Like so much shit.
Yeah. I wish there was like some form of that in like education of like you should really have some form of appreciation where your meat and your food and your veggies and all this shit comes from. I feel like
this show did that really well. Because it was entertaining enough where you wanted to keep watching it too, because of obviously who's doing it. But he's not just being a joker about it. It's serious and you learn a lot. That's why I really liked it.
I should check it out.
Fuck yeah, it's so good.
Damn. Yeah, I need to check that out.
Definitely, man. It's really good.
Scooching on you, bro.
Oh, so you're still in shot. You can plop a little bit.
Do you got any other shows? Like,
well, that one for sure. That would be up there with one of mine. Like, I fucking loved that show.
All-time
the new
faves.
season of that's coming out soon. I'm pretty sure he's doing that even after a Grand Tour stops.
Probably.
He's gonna keep
if he's
doing
at
that.
home and stuff doing it, like it's easy.
Yeah,
you don't have to travel. Home. I think I heard that's a big part of why they want to stop. Like they're getting old.
Oh yeah.
You don't want to keep fucking traveling and
doing all this crazy
cruise
bullshit
and all this shit, man. Like, fuck me, if you can do that from home, just do that.
Yeah.
Respect.
That one be up there for me. That's a really good one.
Nice.
Some other shows. Just trying to remember some shit.
That's what I'm saying, man.
Oh, I can remember a lot of movies and stuff, but I wanted to
specifically
be different with
shows. Yeah. Man, I'm so bad. I haven't seen much shit, man.
Oh, what was the one recently I've watched? I'm looking forward to the new season of what the fuck's it called? Balls.
There's a lot of things you should be able to talk about. Chernobyl, Last of Us, fucking come on, bitch. You've seen a lot of things.
Yeah, The Last of Us was good, but I mean that's obviously based on a game too. It's not like obviously original, but it was good. Right. They did a good job with that. You should just watch that.
I haven't really played the games.
Yeah, but you know how the fuck it goes, so a little. It's not. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah,
for the most part, just watch the damn show.
That's another shitty thing, but like not playing games or watching things like quickly. Like so much shit gets spoiled for me, bro. It's like it makes me just like okay, I don't need to watch that. I don't. Definitely takes away if you know
way more
some
enjoyable
twist
if
or
you
some
can
shit's
get on
about
it when it happens. Or
yeah,
like I watched every episode of Last of Us when it came out.
That's cool.
Fuck, what was that show called? Fuck. From. I knew it was like one word, stupid fucking goddamn. I knew it was like from or like there, like Lost. I knew it was like a one stupid. It's got like an 8 on IMDb. That's like phenomenal for like anything.
Hell yeah.
It has 2 seasons right now, but the third one's coming out.
Nice. I mean, what you described sounds interesting.
Oh, it's so good.
Mm-hmm. Sounds fucking trippy. Like horror, jump scary. That
it has like not jump. No, it isn't. I didn't mean to say yes. It's not at all. It's more like trippy psychological shit.
Okay.
I thought it was going to be a lot more horror-y and stuff, but that's just like sprinkled in with like the weird like monstery shape-shifting things. But horror is not like the main concept of it.
Okay. I mean, so I like Stranger Things a lot too.
Yeah, Stranger Things was fucking good.
That was really well done.
The first scenes of that blew me away.
Me too, man.
I just forget about that too.
Yeah,
Fuck.
it's just the thing. They're gonna keep popping up. It's just like concerts with us.
Yeah.
How do you recall every show you've been to or every fucking show you've watched?
Just watch the 1 minute trailer of the show. 1 minute.
If you want, man.
My speaker's blown, so ignore the sound a little bit. My one bottom speaker's blown. Or something's wrong with it.
Fuck, guy.
But don't turn it too loud. It's not bad. Pantera ad.
Pantera? Oh.
It's only like a minute. You can just hold it. I've seen the goddamn show. I don't need to watch it.
Already weird.
I think this is one of them trying to get in. Yeah.
Oh, shit. Bro, that's fucked. So they're mimicking people that they know.
Yeah, they're not actually like people. They're like shapeshifted into.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure the show starts like with this like scene. Pretty sure it's fucking crazy.
Shit, bitch.
Megan, what are you doing? You don't look like my grandma. She's not your grandma. I'm so lonely. Baby.
Oh yeah, she was looking like her grandma. Yeah, that's fucked.
I'm assuming he's gone. Oh, shit. Shit,
The
bitch.
show starts with this. That
Oh,
it? Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, the kid gets fucked up like right off the bat in that show, man. It's fucking like brutal too. It's like, oh damn.
Damn.
They didn't pull fucking punches with that. You murder a fucking child right off the bat in your show?
Canceled. No.
Yeah, but
no,
not
clearly
though,
not.
because they're like
You do it well
they want you to understand that it's like
Well, I want to say another thing, but I don't want to spoil her. Kind of spoiler there, but
well, yeah, kind of. But I mean, the show literally starts with that. Like it's like a 30 seconds into the show. You see
there's
what
another
happens.
show that starts with that too. We won't talk about that. We already talked about it a bit, but we didn't talk about that.
Oh, Last of Us.
Yeah.
Yeah, you already know what the fuck happens there. Yeah, obviously.
I just don't want to spoil shit for anybody. Like,
Well, you're the only one who hasn't seen or played it.
yeah, but it's been spoiled.
Yeah.
I know that scene. I've seen that scene. I've
know
seen
the
you
fucking-
play that
you know,
scene.
you get spoiled from the fucking second game and shit, which
I've
is
seen-
way bigger.
Yeah.
I did not have that spoiled when I played that. Dude,
I was
that
spoiled.
fucked me up. That game fucked me up.
I was
That
spoiled.
whole game is fucking like emotionally like draining. Holy
And that's
fuck.
why people don't like it. I think.
Probably, but I thought it was phenomenal for that reason because it like I've never played a game that did that to me
so
before.
grim or something.
The first game like kind of did that a bit, and the second game is just like fuck you to your emotions. It's just a constant beat down of your fucking emotions. Obviously, the big one you already know.
You need to play Red Dead, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Also was spoiled for me. First one spoiled for me.
I beat the first one and wasn't spoiled for me. Phenomenal game.
Oh,
I need
yeah.
to beat the second one, which is
Bro.
kind of spoiled for me, but yeah.
You need to.
I need to just play it.
dude. I feel like that game is.
You're right
emotional
though.
roll-
When something does get spoiled for you, it is harder to fucking.
Yeah, because I knew it. I'm like, I don't want to finish this, bitch. But Red Dead 2, man, it's like an emotional roller coaster.
That's what Last of Us 2 was for me.
There's
Like, I
times
could
you're
not
like,
stop
oh, like
playing
everything's
that
going really
fucking
well
game.
now. Like things are gonna be okay. And
Nothing
then,
ever goes well.
and then it gets
Last
to,
of
and then it
Us.
gets, yeah, Red Dead gets to that point too, man. Where it's
Jesus
just like,
Christ.
oh, okay, like that game gets fucking dark in every way, and it's like, damn,
Yeah, I need to play it because I'm just curious about that.
bro, you need to. And when it hits a certain point where it's just like, it's one of these games where it's just like, you know, if you know, you know, I guess.
I guess
Damn.
you need to play The Last of Us.
Yeah.
Well, just play the fucking second one, I guess.
I don't
that
really know
game
like the
is
full
fucking
context of the
insane.
first one though. Like I know like the basics.
You could even again. That's where you could watch the damn show. It'd be shorter than playing the game. A hell of a lot shorter.
yeah,
Because that'll basically take you through like the basic
storyline.
the
Yeah,
bits that you need, and it ends like the same way the game does. So it's
true.
yeah, and then you can just play the game if you want to ruin your emotions for a while.
Yeah. Well, I already know what happens. Like,
Well, you know one of the
For
you
one of
basically
the-
know how it starts pretty
oh,
much.
it happens that early.
Yes, man, that game is fucked.
Wow. Well, I know that. Yeah, the last
Well,
one.
it doesn't start that way, but it basically starts that way. Like the game's pretty long, and it's not very long in before that happens. Damn. You obviously know a key fucking spoiler, and I didn't know that when I played that.
That's fucked.
I didn't expect that.
That spoiler's fucked.
That was fucked. I was like, "What the fuck, man?"
Like, what are you guys doing?
Yeah. And
I
then
just
that game
keep
just
doing
it
that,
just
I guess?
keeps like it's so dark. The whole fucking game is just so dark. it doesn't stop. If it seems like it's just like Jesus Christ.
Last of Us did
people.
that a bit, but yeah.
Or
first one.
Red Dead. Although the first Last of Us kind of does that, but it's more hopeful. Where this one was not, like in the most part, like it just was just fucking ridiculous, man.
Damn.
It would have like little bits sometimes, and they'd be like, "Fuck you." That's just what it always felt like. They're just like, "Fuck you." And that's probably why people didn't like it, but I liked that.
Kind of interesting though when you think about it. Like the first one, obviously Ellie's like young as fuck, kind of a kid, seeing everything for the first time. Everything's childlike wonder.
Yeah, which is
by the second one, she's an adult and. Clearly, everything is fucking horrible in the world of The Last of Us.
Yeah, the world is fucked, and now you're an adult existing in it.
Yeah,
so the more reality.
So it's interesting that they just did that because I feel like that's a kind of a dramatic metaphor for life. Like as you get older, like wonder starts to just fade, and your innocence just starts to just get beat out of you because life can be fucking harsh and cruel and all that shit.
Yeah,
I guess that game is very symbolic of that, like just growing up.
Yeah, man, and then you put it in an apocalyptic, fucked up world.
Growing up in a fucked up world,
more extreme. It's like
it's a series I know I need to play, but it's like so much has been spoiled. It's like
that game is so good just for the craziness of the writing and stuff, and just the whole story is fucking nuts, man.
Right,
and the symbolism and the irony and all this. There's so much to it. Not just that you obviously got a main plot spoiled, but dude, there's so much more to it than that.
Oh yeah, it's not just about that for sure.
Because like I said, that's fucking early on in the game.
I figured that would be like a late.
You thought, you think they would end with that shit, but no, man, they fucking like start almost with that shit.
Wow,
that kind of sets the tone for the whole fucking game, really.
That's fucked.
How dark and fucked it is.
Did you hear about the Fallout series that's coming out?
Yeah, I'm excited for that show. That'll be cool.
There was a trailer, I think,
on Prime. It looks good. Looks like it's not cheaping out. It looks like they're actually putting decent budget into it.
That would be interesting. That seems like a great game that could be suitable for a show.
It's got potential for sure. It looks
cool. But just don't fuck it up. Like, that's the thing.
Don't go all hardcore PC on us and fucking like it's just all about gay shit and like all that kind of stuff.
If there's some of that, it's whatever. Fine. But do it naturally or tastefully.
If the whole show is about shoving that down your throat, it's shit.
I don't think there's any like evidence of that, is there?
I don't know. We've only seen the short trailers of like main things you see in the game.
Definitely not saying there's anything bad about being gay or anything.
No,
of course.
I don't give a. You can be as gay as you want. I don't give a fuck. But when shows and movies like just shove that down your throat over and over again, you lose.
You shouldn't have to cater to any audience. You know
exactly.
what I mean?
This should be catered to anybody.
It should be for everyone, no matter what.
Don't cater it to straight people. Don't cater it to gay people. Don't cater it to cats. Don't cater it to fucking anything.
Don't do it in an obvious way.
Make creative shit.
If you're gonna have these things, I don't give a fuck.
I'm not
what
saying
you put
don't
in there.
have gay characters in it or whatever. If they're gay, that's fine. But when shows make like the main point when it shouldn't, when it doesn't need to, a lot of times, that's where it's like. It's not necessary. Really.
It just sucks when something's trying to drive something else down your throat.
When it's not the main thing of it a lot of times.
Yeah.
That's where you can lose me. And too much shit does that nowadays.
For sure, man. For sure.
Well, the show looks sick so far. Like the little trailer of it looks awesome. The shit taken right from the game. The visuals look great. And I'm assuming it's still very early in its stages for the most part. But
maybe if they put out a trailer though, they gotta have something fucking ready.
It looks fucking good. We'll see. Looks fucking cool.
Yeah, it'd be interesting
to
see how that goes.
Weird,
For sure, there's supposed
shit.
to be a Horizon show coming out as well.
Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah,
a lot of video game adaptations. I feel like more as well
because they're so good and there's such good stories and people are running out of shit because they keep remaking. Everything's been remade already.
Start making games.
So now they're gonna make games into shows and movies. I'm down. Let's go.
I'm down with just don't fuck up.
Yeah,
do that shit well. Be a
That's
true
where
fan.
For the most part, Last of Us did it pretty well. There were some things they were like could have done better here and there, and I'm hoping they will with the next season. But now they got to follow the second game, so it's like. Good luck with that because you're gonna piss a lot of people off with this one,
dude. I want to talk about more about it, but like I don't want to.
You gotta play the goddamn game.
I know.
If there's one game you have to play, it's that one. Honestly, fuck every other game.
No, not fuck every other game though.
But that one's right up there. You gotta play.
I'm still playing Red Dead. I'm going through it again.
Yeah, but you've played the story and shit.
I have.
You
and Horizon.
Try to
started actually getting pretty into that.
But for like psychotic craziness, Last of Us nothing touches that in my opinion. Nothing touches that.
Play Red Dead 2.
I still don't think it'll touch it. I'm curious because I haven't played it all, but goddamn, and I don't think you can top the fucking that Last of Us shit.
Yeah, that's the thing. I don't know Last of Us, so I can't say. But dude, Red Dead I think will blow your mind, even though shit's been spoiled.
Mm-hmm.
And especially since you were so obsessed with the first game, the way they transitioned these two games.
Yeah, I know
you
it
need
does
to
well.
play fucking Red Dead 2. It's so cool the way I did not expect the way they transitioned that. It started to make you wonder as the game went on, like, how the fuck are you gonna play this shit? Like when I'm done, but the way they did it, dude, it's so cool, and it added a whole new element to that game where even after you beat it, you could just keep playing it because.
You just play as fucking Marston?
John Marston!
Yeah, I knew it. Because so in the first game, when Marston dies, you play as his kid.
Because that's... I know. That's been spoiled for me, too.
And that blew my fucking mind. So they essentially
did it again.
Sort of did the same thing
Oops,
again.
I did it again. Oops, they fucking...
Now that's been spoiled for me, too. I had a feeling... Because I knew fucking...
I didn't want to say it, bitch.
Because that's exactly what they did in the first game.
Yeah.
It's not like they did anything very, very new.
John fucking Marston.
Yeah, that's cool.
And there's
cool.
more. I could go on, but you got to just play it.
Yeah, Marston was badass.
It ties so much in, and
then he gets canned, and you play as the kid, like his son.
Yeah, that's been spoiled since.
Yeah,
fuck's sakes.
But I mean, I doubt you were gonna go back and play that.
I want to. If there was a way for me to.
Aren't they remastering that or something?
On Switch.
Maybe? Excuse me.
And maybe PS5, but they didn't remaster shit. They just put the game out.
That's what they did.
They just put it out.
They basically ported it to PS5 and did nothing.
And
They didn't remaster. Why the Switch?
Well, I get it.
Well, actually, it would look great on Switch because they didn't remaster it.
Yeah, it would
and
be fine.
It's old as shit.
It'd probably be fine. Run fine.
Yeah, it'll look fine. They'll probably still have to dumb it down a bit.
I really wish they fucking made a proper remaster. They need to put that game in Red Dead 2 engine.
New engine. Why would they not do that? Especially since they already did it. Like you already play it as fucking Johnny.
Yeah.
And the map is already in Red Dead 2, basically. The whole map is in it.
You just can't really go to it all.
But it's in it. Most of it's in it.
Oh, yeah.
Most of the map from the first game, I'm pretty sure, is in the second game. The second game is so fucking big. Like,
I really hope you play that.
I need to play it. I'd
play it like just for the story, and then it'll probably make you go, okay, I want to like. Now I need to explore because this is what I did. And now
I would probably take my time a bit because I kind of already know a little bit of the story.
Take your time, yeah, for your first one. But I hope you get obsessed with that game eventually.
I was before, unfortunately. That's the problem. I wish I didn't play it before on PS4.
I did the same thing.
So I get obsessed with it again.
I did the same thing.
I think once I start playing it, I would. I just need to get into it.
Especially on a better system, bro.
Yeah, my computer's way better than before.
Crank everything. The game looks like phenomenal. There's so much detail, so much side quests, so much. Random interactions that can happen. So
Even
much
when
shit.
I played it before, that game blew my fucking mind.
Every time I play it blows my mind.
It still holds up. Like fun. It's already how old? 4 or 5 years, probably.
More than maybe at least. I want to say at least.
Yeah, fuck,
dude,
man.
that game does more than hold up. That game,
fuck yeah.
that
It's
game
still
set the bar.
phenomenal. There's details and stuff in that most other games still don't fuck with.
Even the graphics on PS4 were
phenomenal.
Stunning.
I know.
Same with The Last of Us.
It blew me. Yeah, because I played that on fucking PS4.
Mm-hmm.
And they've remastered it already, which is fucking. I almost said it, but that was who the fuck remasters a game that's like
PS5
that's like 4 years old.
One generation old.
It almost looks exactly the same.
They added a few other elements, which I get.
But come on, that's pretty fucked up.
That's dumb.
Yeah, the
and
game
Last of Us first one's been remastered like 3 times now or twice.
Put it out on PC, because Last of Us 2 is not on PC. Why would you fucking remaster it and not? They remastered it for PS5,
but the first one's on PC now.
The first one's
you dumb pricks.
And it hasn't even been out that long. The first one on PC because they full blown remastered that one for PC.
The console war needs to end.
Yeah, it does, man.
Every game needs to be available for every platform.
I'm sick of this
if the platform can run it. Same with like
a big
Hellblade.
One is fucking Sony, man. Sony needs to fuck right off.
Not just Sony.
I know. There's
Hellblade
others.
Is going to be on PC and Xbox only.
Yeah, but
meaning
that's
Omar
because
can't play
Microsoft
it.
Owns it.
Who loved the first one, but has a PS4 only.
And they probably will eventually maybe release it for PlayStation 2 as well. I'm not sure.
So same with the new Elder Scrolls that was bought out by
like
fucking Xbox or Microsoft or whoever the fuck bought it.
Microsoft bought it.
So that ain't going to be on PlayStation.
Which
is dumb.
That doesn't matter to me anymore, but people just have PlayStation.
It doesn't matter to me either, but it should be there for everyone.
I agree. I think it's
if someone spent money on any system and is willing to spend the money on the game, fucking let them play that shit.
That's what they do, man. They want to pull you in.
They do, but grow up. Microsoft over the years has gotten better where pretty much any Xbox game is now playable on PC.
Yeah, because even for a while...
PlayStation, Nintendo are
fucked.
Out of the question. PlayStation's coming along. Nintendo?
PlayStation's
No.
coming along, but they're doing it in like the slowest way humanly possible. They just, like I said earlier, put their first game out that actually released on PC as well, which is stupid.
Yeah, it's too slow. Because now fucking everyone knows what's going to happen. It's all been spoiled.
Before when
spoiled.
I was saying it earlier. I think I might have said it in the last podcast though. When Baldur's Gate won fucking Game of the Year, pretty much exclusively being out on PC only, that is going to change this shit. I think.
I hope, man. It's
Because
not
that
going to
game
work for GTA
blew
though.
everything away, and it was only fucking on PC for the longest time.
GTA 6 ain't going to come out on PC.
Fuck
right
no,
away.
it's not.
Rockstar don't play that game.
I mean, they
Rockstar
maybe
plays that game of let's put it out a year later on PC.
maybe before
or more.
by then things will be different, but I doubt it.
We still got a ways to go. It's like over a year away. Or
Maybe by then it'll be
Till the
different.
release.
Man. Like I said, Baldur's Gate changed shit already.
yeah,
'Cause
hopefully.
already Sony just released a game on fucking both,
Hogwarts released on PC originally,
and it was fucking phenomenal too.
It was like one of the top played games of the year last year.
The top, I think it was the newest consoles and PC it came out on.
Yep,
Yeah.
which how it should be. I get
Yes.
not putting it out on your older
No,
consoles
fuck
because
the
that's
old
fucked.
ones, but put them out on all of them.
Yeah, put them out on fucking across the board. I mean, Nintendo probably can't run most games. They
No.
finally got Hogwarts, which is actually
Nintendo is a whole
surprising.
different fucking category.
They need to get caught up with
They never
the
fucking
graphical
will.
aspect.
They never will because they're
No.
holding on to that whole portable system thing.
Portable system and holding on to old franchises that demand that cartoony vibe. Like Mario, you can't put a photorealistic Mario.
Yeah, but you can put elements in like exactly like what Pal World did. Because Pal World looks way better than any fucking Nintendo game I've ever played. And it has the cartoony vibes, but it also has vibes that look good and like more like trees and grass. Make that a little bit more realistic than the characters themselves or the Pokemon. Like there's a way to balance it. Like draw distance is great. You can see
Yeah.
a ginormous fucking map.
But that requires
Power.
hardware.
And exactly, that's where Nintendo's just like, fuck it, we're just gonna keep releasing shit, pretty much. For the
It's
most
not
part.
saying there's not good shit on Nintendo. Like
No, like
fucking
Legend of Zelda shit looks fucking phenomenal.
Exactly. And even
but it would look way fucking better if you had a thing that could perform better,
you need
like
to
draw
stick a
distance and
graphics
shit.
card in that bitch. Grow up.
Enough with the portable shit. I know some people love that, and it is
Even
cool.
if it's portable, the systems are so fucking big. You could fit a big bitch of a graphics card in there.
Well, no, the Switch is pretty small, man. Switch is fucking small.
Kinda,
It's
but-
probably about that thick, a little thicker than that.
But it's
You're not putting a graphics card in that already.
Dude.
The Switch is this thick.
there's fucking like
But
3090 graphics cards that can fit into a laptop
I know,
that are
yeah,
this thin.
but they cost $3,000,
They do.
and Nintendo
But
ain't
I'm
doing
saying there's
that.
got to be a bit of a compromise there. Nintendo
Yes.
needs to catch up
Oh,
with
exactly. Got to find a sweet spot.
that.
Or
Yeah,
stop
I'm not
making,
saying put a 3090 in your Nintendo.
stop making it so fucking portable. Make them a little bigger because like
Portable's
the
fine.
Steam Deck is big.
Yeah, I was gonna say find a happy medium like a Steam Deck. Like make that thing a
the
little
Switch
bigger.
is also old. The newer Switch is supposed to be coming,
Yes.
so we'll see what the fuck that does. But
they better catch up a little. And
it's not even just the graphics.
No,
Charging
it's just-
fucking $90 for a game that takes 5 hours to beat and stuff is unacceptable.
and never putting your games on sale.
Yeah, unacceptable.
Even old games that came out on old systems are still like
or
full
broken
price.
games like the newest Pokemon when I played that. Unacceptable. Pal World costs half the price. I've already put more hours into that than I did into fucking Violet or Scarlet, whatever the fuck one we had. I think it was Violet. And I've never had the game crash on me. I've never encountered a single fucking bug in Pal World. And it's in beta, pretty much. It's in early access.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Pokemon was fully released, cost $95 or something, and it was fucked. And it ran like shit. And the game is fucking boring compared to like Pal World and shit. Like it's just like that's unacceptable.
yeah.
Pull up.
They just step up a little.
Fuck that shit, man.
Step
Like,
it up,
That I'm
Nintendo.
glad games are saying fuck you to like stuff like that because it's unacceptable.
It's not like they don't have the funds to step it up.
Nintendo has unlimited money.
They're one of the biggest fucking companies,
Yeah.
man. They got their fingers in goddamn movies
They
now
can
too.
do everything, anything they want.
Full on Mario movie.
The
Sonic.
movie was good. I liked the Mario
They're
movie.
making fucking money from this shit. Actually, Sonic is Sega, which I don't know if it's Nintendo.
I don't know how that works.
Me neither.
But Mario was, and the movie was pretty good. I liked the movie.
There's been Pokemon fucking movies.
Pokemon itself
Detective
makes
Pikachu
a
was quite good.
psychopathic amount of money.
Oh, yeah.
Just that alone.
Mhm.
So to be releasing a game that's shittier than the last game, less fun than the last game,
Not much
glitchier
excuse
than the
there.
last game, every goddamn thing about it was worse than the last game. But that's unacceptable to me. That's stupid. What the fuck were you doing?
That's unfortunate.
Just
And we got way
weird.
off track with shows, but
Yes,
that's fine.
true.
Because it led into games
I
and
was
shows.
actually going to talk, like, put games as one of the things, like, favorite games and stuff, but
That's a lot.
We'd already drifted into this anyways.
That's all right.
That's fine. We don't have to like
there's no
just stick to the topics, man.
I know.
They're just there for if we like drift off or whatever.
I feel myself drifting off a bit. Not much.
We can get back into it now. I think we've talked enough about shows. And stuff.
I'm shows and Nintendo.
And I've said my 2 cents about games.
Yeah.
Fuck's sakes. I just want to play the new Horizon. I don't give a fuck.
Do it up, bro. It's gonna come out soon on PC.
Well, yeah, I can't yet, but when it comes out, I'm fucking playing the fuck out of that game.
Get that thing.
I loved the first game. I'm glad that you're getting into it now too, because I really liked the first game.
Finally.
Took so many elements from a bunch of games, and it made it just really cool. I see that.
Mm-hmm.
It's like Tomb Raider mixed with like
Assassin's Creed.
Yeah,
mixed with fucking Shadow of the Colossus.
Yeah,
climbing
mixed with
these
like
machines.
the cool machines and stuff made that game so fucking cool and unique.
The stealth, like Assassin's Creed vibes. There's upgrading and crafting like you'd expect for like a lot of games.
Yeah,
are
Far
incorporating
Cry
those
kind
things.
of vibes.
Far Cry, like, even Tomb Raider.
Yeah, very much Tomb
crafting
Raider.
arrows.
Yeah,
crafting your own weapons, and constantly gathering resources.
Mm-hmm.
I like that.
Me too, man. It's so good. That game is fucking awesome.
There's so many things that happened so far I haven't expected. I didn't know you could ride the fucking machines.
Yeah.
I ride that shit now.
Yeah, man. Fuck yeah.
And climb. I didn't climb in these big ass things. I didn't expect that.
What do they call? I can't remember what they're called. I haven't played the game
tall ones?
in years.
They're called like tall necks or long necks or
tall
something.
necks, I think, or
yeah.
something. Tall necks, I think.
Saw that. I'm like, oh, maybe I'll just go check those out. And it's like,
but dude, wait till the story gets fucking crazy.
The story already is quite dark. It's like at first I was like, oh, this is fun, and then a bunch of people just start getting fucking iced up.
Dude, you'll fucking love that game. Just beat that game, man. It's fucking
I think
so
I will.
good.
Even the one day Jana's like, you want to play that robot game or whatever? She's kind of watching.
It's
and
interesting.
She's like
it's
into it, liking
it's
it.
It's cool.
It's very cool, and the graphics are great. Like, runs insanely well on PC. Like PlayStation, put more of your games on PC, please.
Fuck, man. And every time they do, it's so good.
God of War,
Days
The
Gone
Last
when
of
it came to
Us, Days
PC.
Gone. I haven't.
That game on
really
PC is fucking amazing. That game, again, that's a game on PS4 I played that was fucking amazing.
That game got pushed under the radar because I think Red Dead or something came out.
Red Dead 2 came out around the same time, so that game was like, fuck you. Like, nobody's playing that.
I don't give a shit. Yeah.
It's so good.
It is good.
Other than some slightly sketchy voice acting from here and there, that game's very good.
Yeah, okay.
That's the only thing where the game was like, they should have put a few more dollars into the voice acting. Everything else about that game was great. It plays like Last of Us a lot, that game, with driving.
And scarce ammo and scarce fuel.
The way you have to...
Things feel scarce.
Scour and like, you have to explore and find ammo and find resources. Last of Us is very much like that.
Hell yeah.
Especially the second one. Well, even the first one was.
First one's hard, bro.
They're hard games, man.
I was playing it on PS4, but
it's hard.
Me.
The second one's fucking hard too, man. Those games don't fuck around.
Got to like a room full of them. I'm just like, fuck.
You have to like be careful and like use your resources and figure it out. I like games that are hard. I don't like playing a game where I can just beat it. It's like it's fun, but I'm gonna beat it easily. Like I want to fucking.
Sometimes I'm in the mood for a challenge. Other times,
other times
I love just
around.
super casual, just chill games.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
I like it all. Depends on your mood. Deep into this thing, number 3. Almost 2 hours in.
Yeah, this is a long one.
That's okay.
That's fine. Doesn't matter if they're an hour. Doesn't matter if they're 4 hours. Fuck it.
I find myself enjoying conversation more now than ever.
So it makes sense that they might get longer and stuff. So that's fine.
Doing this is making me actually appreciate conversation more.
I think it makes us better at talking in general too.
Yeah,
if it's like random people
and just sort thoughts out and be more like quick thinking and thinking on your feet and.
Fuck yeah, man.
I don't know. Yeah.
So dreams. Let's talk about dreams, or if you had any dreams recently, or anything that are like something you can recall, or old ones that stick to
There's definitely some old ones that like stick to my mind. That's gonna be another one where the more I think on it.
That's okay, man. Take your time if you want to.
I've even written a few, like I guess you could call them like dream journals.
I want to start doing something like that, and well, I kind of did in a way. So I've started a thing where I'm actually trying to write a book, like a story, like a whole book. Yeah, I want to write a fucking book. And it started with a dream I had. I don't want to say too much because I want you to eventually try to read it, some of it. Or even if I get like a chapter done, you should read it.
Oh, fuck yeah, man. I would definitely.
It's cool and trippy and weird. And it's like, I don't know what the fuck made me think of this shit, but it's cool. I wrote like a whole page already of it, I think.
Dang, man.
Just trying to get some of like a start so I don't forget. Get the ball rolling. But yeah, the one day I just sat down last weekend, I think I started doing that.
That's sick.
It's pretty cool.
Shit.
I'm excited about it.
That's really cool. The fact that even that it came from a dream, because that could be some trippy shit.
Yeah. And I don't dream a lot usually anymore. So to have such a dream that was like, I should probably like do something with that.
Damn, that's cool, man. I've definitely taken a lot of dream like journals and make note of them when I first wake up.
I want to start doing that so that ideas are there, or like so I could recall them, because usually you forget the damn things.
Exactly. I feel like when I dream nowadays, that's what it's like. Like I'll wake up and be like, holy shit, that was like some crazy experience, or one of those ones that make you like question reality and shit, and then fucking you forget it by the end of the day.
Yeah.
That's just how that is. That's just how it works.
Fuck yeah.
I'm trying to think of some really like powerful ones. There's one that I remember quite vividly. I don't really know. Maybe because everybody sort of speculates like, oh, maybe dreams are like your subconscious trying to tell you something. It's kind of fucked of a dream. It was fucked when I was having it, and it's fucked to think back on. But like, I'm sort of like maybe putting the pieces together a bit more of like what it could have been symbolizing. It was just very dramatic and over the top. Basically, I don't know what exactly the context was, but I was at some event or festival where there was just tons of like arcade games and stuff like that spread all around, and a bunch of kids. And for some fucked up reason in this dream, I went around and just beat the shit out of a bunch of fucking kids, bro.
I didn't expect that.
I'm not violent. I don't hate
That's why I
kids,
didn't expect that.
but I don't want kids.
Yeah, me neither.
So I wonder if that's what my subconscious was telling me. But dude, it was fucked. In the dream, I remember like, you know, in those arcade games where it's like a little car game and it has like the curtains. They close the curtains off and you're in the car and the screen and like it's kind of
yeah.
Bro, I'd walk up, rip that curtain open, and fucking punch whoever was sitting there. Like what the fuck of a dream? When I woke up from that, bro, I was like shocked.
What the crap, man?
Just went around beating up kids for some fucking reason, man. Maybe there's some deeper shit that could mean.
You're a serial killer or something?
But no, I don't have the urge to kill or hurt anybody.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, it was a fucked up one, but obviously, like, it stuck with me because of just how fucked up it was.
That's different. I can't say I've had dreams killing kids.
Not kill. I wasn't even killing them. Just beating them up.
Kids. Not
just fucking them up for some reason, and then just moving on to the next one. It's like, what the hell?
What the crap?
I feel like I've also definitely had a lot of dreams from like, where I'm like, either running away from something or like something's like apocalyptic and bad and chasing you. Like, I've had those.
Chased by more when I was younger for sure. Probably just from watching fucking movies and stuff, like horror movies a lot.
I haven't really watched a lot of those, but
that might be worse then.
Probably.
Your brain's just making that shit up.
It's like, oh, you didn't watch that? Like, you got to get a fix of it. And my brain knows of it. It just doesn't get its fix, I guess. Maybe it's just trying to make it up.
I remember a lot of that kind of shit too.
True.
Yeah, getting chased and falling a lot. I think my fear of heights really did that.
You wake up like,
yeah, I would fall a lot.
And your heart's like,
I would have weird dreams of like buildings or places I'd been, but they would be like weird stairs where you could climb up a lot. Like I would go up in them. Like I weirdly remember, I think it was BCI,
dude.
but where you could like climb really high up, and then there would be like floors where there was no walls, or like a whole floor maybe. So my fear of heights was like extremely heightened from that.
That's pretty fucked. You say that. We both, as BCI, as the high school we both went to.
Yeah.
I've had a reoccurring dream at least I think 3 times.
I used to have that one a lot, but I think a long time ago though.
It's been a while.
Like I had it several times.
Of that place, but in the dream I knew it was that place. I was in my high school.
I knew it was too.
But it was completely unfamiliar to me. It was huge.
Yeah.
And I didn't know where the fuck I was going.
It wasn't. Yeah, exactly. That's what it felt like. You'd get lost, like going up higher. And I always kept finding myself going higher and higher. And like,
oh, okay. See, that aspect's different. For me.
But not so much higher, but like maybe I was on like the top floor, but then it would lead to a spot where there was no fucking walls or something really weird like that. Like, I don't know.
Damn.
Weird shit like that. Or I'd get to a place I wasn't supposed to go, end up on the roof or some stupid bullshit like that.
For me, some reason, I think in the like as it occurred more than once, it would be like in the dream I'd be like, okay, I have this class. It'd be kind of jumbled. Sometimes I'd be like, I don't even know what class I'm supposed to be at. And there'd be times where I'd be like, okay, I know what class I need to be at, but I have no idea where it is.
Dude, I've literally had the same fucking dream before too. Like where I can't find where I'm trying to go.
Yeah. Or it's like, oh, I got science, but like literally it's a labyrinth. I don't know where I am.
I've had dreams like that where I think that's kind of how they would start, and then I would end up in the weird trippy places I'm not supposed to go or not trying to go almost. That's fucked.
I feel like
how the fuck were we both having the exact
dude, as soon as you said like BCI and like it's different and big, I'm like, are you kidding me right now? Like
what?
I've had
I
that
don't think
dream
we've
more
ever
than
talked
once.
about that
No,
before.
I don't think so.
No, I don't fucking think so, bud.
But that one's, I've had it a few times.
Yeah, me too. I would always remember getting lost and stuff in that fucking place.
I feel like I had really trippy dreams after Grandma passed away. And I can't exactly remember it. I don't think I wrote it down. I was too young. But I remember some type of dream where if it wasn't her specifically, around that time I was dreaming of like spirits or ghosts or something. I remember like in dreams like a spirit or a ghost walking right through me, and I felt that shit in the dream. Like it felt fucked. I don't even know how to describe it. Like
shit.
If I just remember in the dream, it was just overwhelming. That feeling of like just a spirit or something walking through. It was fucked up.
Yeah, fuck. I don't think I've had anything like that before.
Not so much related to dreams, but that topic as well, like grandma passing away, it was really weird because I was at my friend Justin's grandma's house, who lives like maybe 5-10 minute walk up the road, like not far from here, not far from the golf course. And like mom didn't have any connection to them, like no phone numbers or anything. But I was like sleeping, and when the phone rang that day, I knew it was mom calling me that grandma passed away.
That's fucking
I
whack,
knew
man.
it.
That's so weird. Like,
As soon as the fucking phone rang, I knew that's what was up. And I had, like I said, I never gave mom their number. Like she would have had to seek that out on her own.
Yeah.
For some reason, I knew it.
Yeah, that's like a fucked up just connection thing. Like
Yeah, I don't know what
the fuck that
like
is.
science and shit couldn't explain something like that. Maybe it's a coincidence, but like
There's shit like
that's a
that
pretty powerful
happens, man. Where like
coincidence.
where someone's sibling like dies, and the other one will know about it like as soon as it happens. It's so fucked up how that works. Like a connection on like a spiritual level almost.
Yeah, like I definitely wonder what that is. Yeah, I definitely wonder what dreams are too, man. Because like,
yeah, dude, our brains are insane. Like,
of course, it's just my brain just running away with ideas. But sometimes when I think about dreaming, I wonder if like dreams are legitimately us waking up in like an alternate reality, alternate universe type thing.
yeah.
Because damn, bro, when you wake up, sometimes it's like you almost have to like realize like this is real life. That did not happen.
I've had times where I had to like take a fucking like a little while and like sort that shit out.
There's been times where dreams have been so vivid, they fuck my whole day up, bro.
Me too, man.
Especially if it's about shit you don't want to be dreaming about, like something from your past or whatever. Like, there's definitely times where I'll wake up from that and be like, okay, first of all, why? Like why am I thinking about these things? And then where did that come from? Like, and then like, how did it create all these scenarios that felt goddamn real?
Our brains are insanely powerful.
So it just makes me wonder, like, could that be us tapping into some sort of alternate fucking reality, alternate dimension shit? Who the hell knows? There's no legitimate way to prove any of that at this point with technology and
you never
science.
will. We never will.
I don't think so either.
I don't think it's possible.
The brain, bro. The brain is so complicated.
And we don't use dick like for our brain. Like,
I think that's a bit of a myth, like how little we use of our brain. I've recently heard.
Really?
Yeah. Like I'm not saying we use 100%, but
no, I think if we did.
But the fact that we use like 10%, like I don't think it's that low.
I thought it was higher than that, but I don't.
Or even 20.
Exactly.
It's more than that, like a lot more than that. And I just recently heard that actually, an explanation of that. There was some saying where something was misinterpreted that made people start saying we only use 20% of our brain. It was like a different fact that made people get confused.
I mean, shit, even if we use 80, what the fuck is that other? Because the fact that we have things like dreams says that there's something crazy going on there that our brains can do. And is like you said, is it fucking tapping into like an alternate reality? And if it is, how much of that is our brain just not using when we're like aware in this reality? Right. Like, it could be fucking 50%. Exactly. It could be 80%. It could be 10.
I've even had the thought of like, maybe it's like, okay, I go to sleep in this world, wake up in that other world. Yeah. And then when I go to sleep in that world, I wake up here.
That's fucking trippy shit.
Or if I die in that other world, I wake up here, you know? Like something, because it's always, like you said, you're falling. Yeah, something snaps you back
wake up
to reality.
If you are about to die in your dreams, you'll always wake up.
I don't know if it's true again, but I've heard you can also, if you die in your dreams, you can die in real life.
I've heard that too, but you wouldn't know because we'd be dead.
Exactly. I could see it in a heart attack standpoint because sometimes you wake up from a dream and you're like,
dude,
holy
I've
fuck.
had falling ones before where I wake up and I like check my heart because it's like,
oh yeah.
It's like, I could actually have a heart attack right now because my heart is, and I'd be drenched in sweat. Like, that's concerning. I can believe that you can have a heart attack from fear in your dream.
Yeah,
100%.
I could see that.
1000%. I've had my heart like I'm so fucking fast, and I'm like I could actually probably die. I actually ran through my head once, only ever once I think where it was that bad.
Damn.
I was soaked, and I think I was falling or something like that, and I woke up and it was like, holy fuck! And I was sitting there like making sure I'm like my shit ain't gonna stop or like this is fucked up. Man.
It'd be interesting to be able to sit down with like a fucking neuroscientist or someone who studies dreams
tap into
more
that shit a
or
little
have a
bit.
little bit more understanding and gain a little more insight on that.
Yeah.
Because like I only know dreams from experience. I've never studied them or like anything like
I don't
that.
even know how the
you
fuck
know?
you'd even do that.
You got to study the brain, and there's so much chemicals and shit that go on in there too, and like different emotions like seem to come from different chemical reactions in your
for
brain.
sure.
So it's, who the fuck knows what it's capable of? Who knows what really what it's doing? A lot of the time, like it's tough for humans to study the brain, man, because the only thing we can study it with is our brain.
Yeah.
This brain's trying to learn about a brain. It's interesting as fuck, man. And I've put a lot of thought and stuff into dreaming, and I haven't done it in a while. But the dream journals, like most of the ones I mentioned today, I don't even think I've written about. They're just ones that I remember. Some of the ones I've written about, I kind of forget. I know there were some vivid ones.
That's why it's cool just to write them down.
Yeah,
Go back and look at them again.
I think there were some vivid ones with like me, you, and Cody in some weird random scenarios that are just like, what the fuck?
I'm pretty sure I've had ones like that too, where it'll be like me, you, and Vic, or me, you, and Omar, or me, you, and Cody, like random.
It's like that a lot of times for me in dreams. I'm with people I know. It's not so much like I'm not alone in dreams. But damn, what about you? What are some of your like more memorable ones?
Definitely the one about the school and shit, man. That one's fucked up.
That's
so
fucked that we
up
both
how we're
have
both
dreamt
having
about
shit
that.
like that.
Dude, that's fucking weird, man.
But the recent one, which again I like, want to sit and talk about, but don't at the same time. Like, I don't know what should I should do. Should I just talk about it, or even the I could just talk about the concept
try
of it
to
a little
loosely
bit.
talk about it. Yeah,
And now I gotta kind of try to remember it. Like I got it wrote down on my goddamn computer.
and it was
but
recent.
fairly recent.
Like after we talked about all that shit.
Yeah, but it's not really about any of that kind of shit.
Oh,
Really, it's not like that. So I want to make this into like a story, almost like a book.
oh, that dream. Okay, no, my bad.
No, not. Oh yeah, no. I've had
I'm
those
thinking about
kind of
some other
fucking
shit.
dreams before too, where I have to wake up and like figure out reality and shit.
Like,
that.
oh yeah, that's how it'd be. Okay,
Oh, yeah, that can happen too.
okay, my bad.
I'm
Yeah,
talking about the one I want
see, I
to
almost,
sit and write about.
I almost don't want to hear about that much because I
kind of want it to be a total. Like,
yeah,
just,
I want it to be genuine.
I'm not gonna say dick. Yeah, I'm not
okay,
gonna say dick.
as much I do want to hear about it, but I also would like to.
I'd rather you
Hear
just,
from the
I
story
wanna say- I
first.
would rather you interpret it. That way, I'm not feeding you what I
What you
think
think
of it.
about
Or,
it?
yeah, I don't want you to. I want
I
you
hate
to
to say it, but you should wait.
Yeah, I want to wait. I want your brain to analyze it and stuff. Maybe once I write a chapter or something, I'll let
Yeah,
you.
or even like a few pages or something that you think was getting like the gist of what you dreamt.
Yeah, well, I think I've already got that wrote down for the most part.
You can let me
gist
read
of
it whenever.
but I want to try to maybe finish a whole chapter or something.
Okay.
Because now I'm trying to build. I've taken kind of my idea and my dream a bit, and I'm trying to guide it to like a story. I've already started putting new shit in it that wasn't in the dream and stuff.
Right. Okay.
So it's cool. I was kind of surprised that once I started just typing, I just kept fucking typing.
Dude, yeah, that's the thing. Once
I've always wanted to do that, like write a fucking story.
I
or a
kind of
book.
started it years ago too, with a very trippy kind of like, sort of somewhat horror element.
Yeah, see, mine will probably have weird. Like I've got some ideas. That are
Oh
just,
yeah,
like, drugs.
man. More it was the same way I started writing it, and when I did start, it was like ideas flowed out so quick.
Yeah, it's a
That
different.
doesn't mean they're good.
No, yeah, fuck, it could be shit. Like for all I know, but it's just the way it flowed out. It was cool just to see where the fuck your brain would just go with it.
I think there's some power to that, bro. Like the act of just if you're
Well, dude, it comes back to being creative people.
yes, exactly. If your brain or your body is telling you to do something, and even if you're kind of like, oh, I'm feeling kind of shitty, you don't want to do that. If you just force yourself to do that, I think most of the time you'll be surprised what comes out. I feel like that with music, editing, voiceover work. There's just so many times where I go up to a task like, oh, I don't feel ready or I don't want
It
to
was
do
late when I started doing it. It was like 2 a.m. and I started, and I was done at like 4:30. I'm like, I just wanted to do it. I don't know. I wanted to get it started. And get it going.
I think there's some power in just forcing yourself to do whatever's calling to you.
Yeah, because I had the dream like days before, and I'm like, if I keep waiting, I feel like it's gonna go
gonna be
stale,
gone.
or I'm gonna
Yeah,
start forgetting
forget.
about it. So I've got enough wrote down where now I can kind of go back to it any time and then go over at least what I've already wrote and go from there. I've gotten a whole bunch of cool concepts in it. I don't know. I don't know where the fuck it all totally came from either. Just
That's
weird.
interesting, man. I'm actually looking forward to reading that or whatever.
I got to keep working on it. Yeah, I'm going to try to do this weekend a bit.
Fuck
if I try to get a chapter done, I'll just fucking send it to you in like text form or I could probably do PDF or something, export it some way for you to see it.
I would like that. That'd be interesting.
And in each chapter, I'm trying to get a picture using just AI bullshit. Just one picture, either of the set of where it is or
some
something.
context. What's happening?
That's one thing I want. I've already got the one for like this first opening chapter.
I like that idea.
It's kind of it's just to give you a bit of a visual.
I actually like novels that do that a bit. Not that I read a lot of novels, but I like when you sometimes even you just scrub through a book. You're like, there's some fucking images through
I'll
here.
probably
Like,
only have like one at the maybe just each chapter will have one. I think like at the
start of the chapter.
Yeah, I think that's what I want to do.
That's cool. I like that
because that way I can the world that I'm creating I can fucking try to I can basically create that with fucking AI bullshit. Yeah, it's kind of cool.
Gonna get a lot of hate from artists, but like, hey, bro.
Well, no one's gonna fucking read this anyways. I'm not gonna become like New York's best fucking seller. I don't think this is just something I want to do mainly for myself.
That is cool. I'm actually interested to hear that.
Yeah,
it makes me think I should really go back and try to like pick up where I left off on the shit I was writing too, because I had a lot of it fucking played out in my head.
You should, man, especially now that it's been a while. You might come at it with a whole different perspective.
Yeah. That's one more creative thing I need.
I know, that's what I thought too. Like another goddamn thing for me to sit and work on.
Maybe turn that heat off?
Yeah, oh yeah.
I open that door?
Jack that up, yeah.
It's getting hot. I'm like, what's getting uncomfortable in here?
Full blown heat crank.
Oh, let's open that door.
If we turn it off, it might be okay.
I'd like to open that door. It's hot, bitch. I'm starting to run out of fucking oxygen.
Okay, open it up just for a second. I'm running out of oxygen. Just for a sec, though, because we don't want to get fucking freezing.
This is going to stay hot for a while.
Yeah. That'll cool it off, though.
Just need a little bit.
Yeah.
Maybe some of that O2. But yeah, fuck me. I could sit and keep talking about dreams and pull up all those dreams, but
me
each
too,
time
man.
I pull one of those up, it'll probably be me talking for an hour or something on it. So it's like,
I don't need to sit and pull fucking a million dreams out.
I really just want.
It's just kind of more of a.
I think I got my opinion out on dreams. Like, part of me wonders, like I said, if alternate reality shit, or
that's
just
trippy. I've never really thought of that.
That
too much.
or our brain just tapping into something that we've repressed, or God, who knows what the fuck it could be, bro?
Making shit up.
Do you have any like take on it? What the hell dreams could be?
Yeah, probably the same kind of thing. I've never really thought of alternate realities. That's interesting. That's a cool way to think about it.
I've had that thought a few times.
That's cool. I like that. I like the idea of that.
Because that's been theorized as well. Like the universe is so infinite, there could be an infinite number of like you and I out there and that kind of shit, and who have done an infinite number of possibility of things. That is so drugs. That concept is like, it's so drugs that I don't want to say I don't believe it, but I definitely can't wrap my head around it.
It's hard to even wrap your head around it at all. It's like, oh.
Yeah. You know? Yeah, I don't even. Yeah. I think life has so many possibilities, bro. Mm-hmm. Fucking man, dreaming is just one of them mysteries that you could sit and ponder. It can be so crazy. You could sit and ponder so many things.
I think with the whole, like, inspiring myself to write a whole fucking thing about a dream basically was why I wanted to talk about that.
Oh,
it's
that's
just
cool. That's
but
really
at the same
different.
time, I feel like I can't sit and talk about that specific thing because I want you to actually read the product as it starts to become whatever it becomes. I'm
definitely curious, but I would like to.
I'd rather you read
it for the first time there,
and then talk about it.
We'll talk about what parts of this were from the dream and shit. Like,
we'll read once I get that chapter done. I'll let you read it.
Next podcast, if I read it, we'll talk about it.
Yeah, we'll talk about it in future ones for sure. 100%. Yeah, that'll be cool.
Cool
to see how you interpret what I've put down.
Yeah, maybe don't even tell me at first, like, what parts are from your dream. I'll try to, like...
Oh, yeah, I won't tell you shit. I'll just let you read it. I'll send it to you once I'm done the chapter, and you can just read it.
Just tell me, like, what do you think about that?
Yeah,
or, like, tell me what you interpreted from that.
Yeah, fuck yeah, that'll be cool.
Interesting.
I'm excited for you to read it.
Hell yeah.
I'm excited to keep working on it.
Fuck yeah,
do
bro.
that this week, and I'll try to fucking get the first chapter done if I have enough time where I'm not doing shit.
Hell yeah. Right on. Yeah, any final thoughts on dreaming? There we go. Start having some now if you want.
Having what? Oh, go to sleep and have a dream?
Dreams, yeah. Just close your eyes.
I'm still trying to rip through this goddamn thing. It's like fucking warm as shit, man.
Ugh,
it's pretty rough.
Actually nice.
It's too strong. It's too strong. Too strong. Yeah, that's pretty cold actually now. Yeah, that's nice. It's too strong.
Too strong. It needs to be cold. Yeah. Wasn't. Shall we move on, buddy? What do you think? It's a good way to just almost find out where you're at too in life. Because sometimes, like, if I'm feeling like shit on a day, like that's gonna come out in a podcast. I'm gonna talk about some shit that I wouldn't normally talk about.
Yeah, sometimes it's hard to just open up and talk about what the fuck ever, man.
Yeah, it depends on how you're feeling on a certain day. If you're trying to be genuine. Like, I feel like there was a time when we would sit down a podcast where I was like, I don't want to, like, try to, like, present myself this way or, like, just too worried about how I'm coming across.
Yeah, well, when we first started doing this stuff, but those are the ones that will never even probably see the light of day.
That's fine.
Which is fine.
Now I feel
we're
like
way better at it.
I feel quite comfortable doing this.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
I actually enjoy it. Whereas before, it almost felt like harder work. Whereas this just feels natural.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
But yeah, brother, you want to move on to the number 4?
Yeah.
Excusez-moi.
I've done this out of order too, so I'm trying to kind of
you should
guide
just
it.
do them in order.
I felt like starting with the concert one and stuff was good, but there's one topic where that kind of could sort of not
Backfire?
really. No, drift into that better.
Oh.
Maybe maybe I should have done it back then, but it doesn't matter.
That's okay. 'Cause here we are. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, I'm gonna do probably the weirder one first.
Okay.
I know we've talked about this one before, so this is an old one. I'm saving what I think is the better topic for last.
Okay. Good.
Aliens. Just fucking aliens.
Yeah, picture that fucking guy from Ancient Aliens with his hair and shit.
Oh, yeah.
His little. I think there's.
I guess a better way to put it would be like life outside of Earth, really. What do you think of that?
I think it's out there, bro.
That's probably a better way than just saying the word
I think
aliens.
it's almost inevitable.
Oh,
Like
me
the
too.
odds of it, like the fact that life on Earth is made of some of the most abundant elements in the universe makes me think there's probably other life out there.
100%, man. I agree.
Like, it doesn't appear that we're anything special. You know what I mean? Like,
Well, it does
we're not made
it
of.
kind of does to us.
It
Just
does to us because we're the only.
here.
Yeah, we're the only thing we know of.
Yeah, that's
But
like
as
us.
far as like our chemical compound and stuff, I'm pretty sure it's like some of the most abundant elements in the universe. So
That's trippy.
yeah, carbon, that kind of shit.
Yeah.
Like, we're carbon-based life.
Yeah.
Carbon is one of the most abundant elements in the universe.
Yeah, man, especially if you start talking about multiple fucking like realities. And
Oh
shit.
yeah, and if there's like multiverse or other dimensions or some fucked up shit,
what the crap?
then the potential of life it's already a yes.
Yeah.
But I think it is yes regardless. There's so many other solar systems out there, so many other planets out there, that it almost feels inevitable.
Yeah.
If this whole universe is here and we're the only thing, I'm disappointed.
That's fucked. Yeah, if that's the case, like that's fucked. That's scarier than thinking there is life.
That's scary, but it's disappointing.
There's got to be other
And
shit
we're
out
all
there.
we have to show for the universe, the incredible shit that takes place in the universe, and
Yeah.
we're all that can perceive it.
Yeah, it
That's
doesn't,
bullshit.
Doesn't even seem possible.
That's not fair. Like,
There's got to be more out there.
not that life is fair or needs to make sense, but like, dude, there's fucking like sextillions of stars and shit out there. Numbers that we can't even fathom.
Yeah, there's definitely other fucking. There's even planets that we can see that are similar
Earth-like.
to this one. Yeah.
Exactly.
So that's like.
We haven't even studied our own solar system enough to know if there's life there.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
moons here that could likely hold life.
Yeah, that's drugs.
Multiple moons around Jupiter are described as that way, like frozen on the surface, but are liquid water at the core in the center, like whole ocean planets. What the fuck might be swimming in there?
Yeah, we don't even know all the shit about our own goddamn
Exactly.
oceans.
Exactly.
And that's here on this fucking planet. What the crap's going on in other planets?
I think there's likely life in our solar system, let alone in the universe.
Yeah,
You know?
I could see that. I could believe that too.
There's quite a few like candidates that are like, damn, it could do it.
Yeah.
Life survives some fucked up conditions here, like the tardigrade. Have we talked about that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Water buffalo?
Tiny bit. Yeah, at one point I think.
They're pretty much immortal. They can
Yeah.
survive naked in space. They can survive high heat, insane cold, like high temperature, low temperature, low oxygen.
Why? Like,
They-
what the fuck is it?
They're
Why
like
is it
everywhere.
So, like,
I don't know.
it's so weird. Like,
Maybe they're fucking aliens, bro.
yeah, maybe.
And I'm pretty sure they've been around longer than most other organisms because they're that well adapted.
Well, yeah, if they can just like they
Survive
just never
anything.
die or like never like yeah, any kind of conditions.
They're
don't
like the
fuck with
size
them.
of a pinhead, like tiny.
That's
tiny,
fucking weird.
tiny.
That's so weird.
And they look so trippy. Yeah, they've done experiments where they put them naked in space and they survived it. And they've found them in like drastically warm places, like near volcanoes,
fucking weird.
insanely cold places. They can survive it
How
all.
the fuck do they even find that shit?
microscopes
on?
and shit,
Yeah, like
bro. They're everywhere.
They're
I'm
probably
pretty
gonna
sure.
take like samples off like anything, and they're
I'm
just
pretty sure
there.
they're all over the grass and shit all the time. Like I think they're everywhere.
Damn, that's fucking drugs.
You should watch Cosmos, bro. They talk about those.
That'd blow my shit.
First season, that will blow your
I started
shit.
watching it at one point. I
Changed
never
my
finished it.
Dude, Cosmos changed my life. 100%. The first season of that shit, fuck me. Just started to like really put the world in perspective for me. Made me start thinking very differently. That's not the only thing, but that was definitely like, it was just snowballing. That was part of that snowball.
Yeah, I need to fucking watch that.
God damn, and there's a second season. I still need to fucking
You haven't,
watch.
you haven't watched that?
I've watched like one episode. Yeah.
How if you love the first season so much?
I know,
That's
bro.
weed.
That's why I don't watch much shit.
Even the shit you love, you won't watch.
Exactly.
What
Even
the
the things
crap?
I like, I don't watch or play.
What the fuck? That's got to be really tough out here.
That's my life, bro.
You love it. You're not interested.
Yeah, that's not that I'm not interested.
No, but you're just like no, thank you. What the fuck? You love it, but you're nah.
I don't know how do you describe that, bro.
I don't know.
I don't have any explanation or excuse for that.
Okay.
But I do think there's aliens.
Yeah.
Whether or not
I do
it's-
too, man.
Whether or not it's shit that's visited Earth, I don't know.
Yeah,
Because again,
I'm
that's
not
another
talking about the goddamn grays or anything.
that's another
necessarily.
topic that's so goddamn faked and played out.
Yeah,
and
it's
just
like ghosts.
fucked around. Yeah,
I think it's
raining
raining
out
in this
there a little
for.
bit.
So apologies if you get a little rain sounds now.
Sorry, I might be relaxing.
The other one wasn't bad, man. I cleaned it up pretty good. You can hear a tiny bit when it's like pouring, but
Technology's got
I bet
us.
you won't even hear that.
You won't. Oh, yeah, aliens.
Oh yeah, aliens.
Yeah, I just think there's too much other stuff out there for us to be it.
Yeah,
'Cause
there's
we're just a
definitely-
tiny little
I think
planet.
there's definitely life out there, man. Of
Yeah,
some
man.
kind. Even if it's microscopic, there's something.
Mm-hmm.
I think there is somewhere out there. It could be something we could never visit ever.
Yeah,
in
it's
the
so far
entire
away.
existence of humanity that is maybe similar to us or more advanced too. I believe that's a thing.
Exactly, because even the closest star system to us is impossibly far away.
Yeah,
for current technology.
Exactly. So it's
like
that
what, light years
the
away or
scale
something.
of like
That's trillions of
space
kilometers.
is fucked. Like you
Yeah.
can't even.
Yeah, our neighboring star is unreachable.
Yeah, it's like a fucking ant trying to travel across the world.
Yeah.
It's fucking impossible.
Literally
Impossible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, those facts make me think like there's probably something else out there. Whether
There
or
has
not
to be.
we'll ever discover it or it'll ever like visit us, or maybe it already has. Maybe some of the conspiracy shit's true. Who the fuck knows? But I just think there's probably something else out there other than us.
Yeah. Agreed, man.
Yeah.
So yeah, apologies for the sound. Holy shit. It's just that was trains and
trains.
shit too.
Got
It
rains.
started pouring while we took a little break for some FUD there. So yeah, you're probably gonna hear that. And you'll definitely hear that. You'll hear all this shit. Wee. Yeah, I'm gonna kind of cut this one into two. I'm trying to figure out how to word this. Okay, yeah. If you could pick like any artist that you really like, it's kind of this kind of comes from the whole Caligula's thing. How we actually had to talk to them for a minute. Any artist that you could talk to, like you sit down and have a chat with, who would it be? And then pick an artist who's passed away or something who you'd have to if you could bring back to do the same thing from again. So it's kind of a two-parter.
Wow.
Yeah. As she pours down rain in great
Damn.
audio quality.
That'll be fine, man.
This will really test the noise cancel
Well,
bullshit.
if there might be a bit of rain in the background.
That's fine.
It's fucking pouring rain. And we're in a metal
Purple
building.
rain.
But damn. Oh, man.
Mm-hmm. I gotta sit and think about that one too.
There's so many people I would want to put on that list. I don't know how to fucking even narrow it down.
Yeah, I guess even if you can pick a few, at least try to pick one for sure. You can pick more than one. I don't care.
I would love to talk to Maynard about like just creativity.
Yeah, he seems like he's one of those people like Devin Townsend, like on a different level of
Yeah.
existence.
I would like to talk to him just because of how many different creative outlets he has. I think he'd be an interesting one to talk to. and not do it in a way where it's like, oh, when's Tool putting out their next album? Like,
No, yeah.
just don't even mention that shit.
Yeah.
Like, just talk to him like a human being. That's how I wanted to talk to like Caligula's horse as well. I actually, thankfully, like didn't fucking choke it up and fuck that up. Like,
Oh yeah,
I feel like I did.
You cleaned up. Yeah, you did. Good.
I just like,
And maybe it's from doing this kind of shit, just chatting,
Dude,
and you
literally.
get better at talking in general.
it just made me more curious and like, yeah, he'd be a good one to sit down with. Oh my goodness.
It is properly pissing out. You're definitely gonna hear a lot of
Oh
this.
yeah, say nothing and look at the audio.
It's not that bad. Like it's still, I can sort that out, man.
Okay.
Hard noise cancel. Keep your mic really close to your face now.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Sounds like some hail out there.
It's a freaking apocalypse outside.
Yeah, he's definitely one. I would love to talk to Joe Rogan.
Oh, that's not a musician.
I know.
But that would be cool.
But just like creatively, I would like to
He
talk
would
to
be a
him.
crazy person to talk to, yeah. What about someone who's passed?
Oh,
And that sounds fucked. That sounds like hell.
yeah. I like to talk to Paul Gray
Yeah.
and the Rev.
That was going to be mine. The Rev was my choice for sure. Fucking Jimmy.
Interesting to talk to Michael Jackson.
Yeah, well, that would be interesting. I didn't think of that. It just stopped raining. Like,
Yeah.
what the crap? Yeah, I was going to pick the Rev as like one of my favorite drummers. Like when I was getting into drumming more and more, and then he fucking passed away. Like that
Joey
was so
Jordison.
fucked. Yeah, I thought you would pick Joey.
I forgot. He almost forgot he passed away.
Right?
Almost
That's
doesn't
so
feel
fucked
real.
up.
Yeah, dude, he was definitely like 100%. What got me into like
Biggest
fast
inspiration.
playing at least, like
Yeah.
and heavier music and also having technique there as well.
Oh,
I
yeah.
didn't know it at the time, but just knew it sounded amazing.
Yeah.
Knew it was really hard to play.
I found the Rev so fucking inspiring. Not just because his drumming was good, obviously, but he did so much other shit too, and
Yeah.
wrote like
Oh,
mad
major
amounts of their
songwriter.
music, like mad amounts of it.
Guitar, vocals, all that.
Everything. Like, he could do it all. Like, he played the piano really well and shit.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
he could sing like a motherfucker, and just he wrote like their best songs. Like most of some of them, the whole
Some
song,
of their biggest songs were written
the
by
whole
him.
fucking song,
Yeah.
where it was him. Like it's insane.
Yeah, he would have been really cool to talk to.
He just seemed like such and hilarious. And just he seemed like someone
He
who
was so
just,
young when he passed away
I know.
too, man.
I don't even think he was 30. Pretty sure he was
Wasn't.
28. I think he was
maybe
28.
younger. Like yeah, he was
I
around
thought
that
he was
age.
28, yeah. Really young. He just seemed like such a crazy, creative soul who could just like, he oozed creativity. It
Yeah.
seemed like, weirdly.
For sure.
I don't know. Such an interesting person, I think.
I don't know,
Would've
as
been-
many like issues as all the people we just mentioned may have had, or
Oh, yeah. They're definitely broken souls at the end of the day.
would
Like,
still be interesting to just pick
In
their
some
brain
way.
a little, in
Yeah.
the creative outlet.
Yeah. I think he'd probably be my number one choice.
Damn,
Yeah.
there's so many that again we could sit and think of a lot. Trying to think of some others. David Bowie,
Oh, yeah.
especially after a Black Star album,
Yeah, that album was straight drugs.
and he was an artist who went all over. Like
Yeah.
he had fucking. Most people think David Bowie, they think like happy, like upbeat. Probably never heard of anything on
Black
Black
Star
Star.
was
It's some of the darkest music I've ever heard. Like
That shit was some extra, like, next level crap.
that shit's haunted.
It actually, if Haunted had a sound, that's it.
And that's what I feel about the music the Rev was on in the end too.
Oh, dude.
That shit is haunted.
Oh, man. I
By those
can't,
people.
I can't listen to that to fiction and not choke up.
Dude.
Every time that shit plays, I'm like, I can't listen to it.
Just
It
the
fucks me
context of
up.
that song, the fact he died like shortly after he wrote that is like
That whole song is just legit him just straight up saying, I'm gonna die.
And the world will
and
move
you can
on.
move on without me. Like, fuck off.
dude.
That doesn't even make sense. Like,
Yeah.
It's so bizarre. What the crap? And then it seems like he almost like OD'd, but like I think he almost like killed himself. It seems like it's like
Dude,
to
it's
write-
too poetic.
that song is like a suicide note almost.
Pretty
in a way.
much,
Pretty much.
man.
That's what it felt like.
Talking about like understanding how the world can overcome a man.
And it did. He just
Yeah.
like he had to leave pretty much.
And I
He had
know
to-
you'll find your own way when I'm not with you.
Yeah, dude, that shit's fucked up. Like, I
That's
can't.
like his goodbye to the world.
It
man.
was 100%. 100%.
Jeez.
When I first heard that song, I was like, this isn't even real. Like, this can't
I
be
know,
fucking
man.
real.
Dude, that shit fucked me up.
That really fucked me up. It fucked me up when he passed, and it fucked me up when that song, like, the album was okay, but
The album was pretty good.
the album's fantastic, but that song, like, come on. Like, what the fuck, man? That doesn't even make sense. As crazy as, like, obviously even Black Star was, but, like, Bowie knew he was fucking dying and shit,
Yeah.
but that goddamn specific song that the Rev, like, wrote, that whole fucking
It's not
song.
like he was known to be sick or anything.
No, exactly. And then he just died. Like, it seemed like almost out of nowhere. And he wrote that fucking song. Like, come on. There's just no way that he didn't, like, almost plan that or, like, know. It was almost like he was a musical genius, and that was how he left his final fucking mark.
It seems almost too
As
good to be
fucked up
true.
and
You
twisted
know?
as that is.
Yeah, it seems too good to be coincidence in a way.
Yeah. Those lyrics are, there's no way that's coincidence.
Assuming he wrote all those lyrics.
I'm pretty
how
sure
much
he
did, like,
he
Matt write?
sang them too.
I know that.
That's like one of the only songs on that whole album where he sings like a whole fucking thing.
Yeah, man.
He always sang on their songs, but that one was like, those lyrics and shit are fucked.
That's
He wrote a lot of the lyrics to their other songs and
I
stuff too,
know.
like full songs, full lyrics.
Yep. Some of their
Fucking
biggest
insane.
songs, man.
I'm pretty sure Afterlife, like Almost Easy, all those
Critically
were
acclaimed.
fully wrote by him. The whole thing, pretty much. Maybe not like all the guitar solos and stuff, but like the lyrics, the structure of the songs, the
Jeez.
concepts. It was fucked.
I think that kind of shows that, unfortunately, like after he passed, the band took a while to find their way again.
Oh, and they're not as good. They will never be as good as they were with him in it.
Yeah, dude. Definitely a unique fucking person, that's for damn sure. And yeah, unfortunately, so young when he passed away.
God, how the fuck? Like, who knows what kind of shit? He probably would have became a goddamn musical genius. He was already, and he was like a child.
Yeah.
He wasn't even 30 yet. Like,
Yeah.
who the fuck? He probably would have just gotten even better and crazier at drums and writing, and like, holy fuck, it would have been so amazing to see what
that
he would have
band
been
would
like
become.
now. He'd be in like his, like probably, I don't.
That was a long
He'd
while
probably
ago,
be like
man.
40 or like pushing 40 now. So it would have been like amazing to see what he'd be like nowadays.
He would have reached a crazy level. He was already there, man.
Yeah, he exceeded. There's just so much, just to be able to do so much and so young too. Like fuck, that's just insane.
It's inspiring. Sad, like, story, but
Oh yeah,
inspiring.
but like people alive, I haven't really chosen anyone who's alive yet. I went right to that one. It's just kind of one that went right,
I thought of another one.
jumped right to me brain.
Justin from Blue October.
I was just gonna say that for people that are alive. Literally, that was gonna be my first pick for people
Sorry.
who are alive. Oh, that's perfect. That's exactly what I was gonna say. It would be cool to sit down and chat to that boy.
And Ryan from the band as well. All of them, honestly.
Yeah.
Anyone who's in a band that I really love, I would love to just sit and talk to.
Yeah.
Rare to be able to get that opportunity, and we did with Caligula's Horse, which was just
Even
not even to sit down and talk,
it
but
seemed
a
like you
quick,
blinked and it was over.
I
It was
know.
like, oh, but it was so cool just to get to actually do that.
have the chance to do that was fucking
To do that with
wicked.
anyone that you like you appreciate their music and respect and shit. That's so cool. It's like a mentor.
Hell yeah.
It's like talking to a teacher or something that you like are inspired by or something.
Hell yeah, man.
It's yeah. Fuck. I wish
Eddie
we
Van Halen.
could do that more with.
Oh yeah, man. Me too. Eddie Van Halen would have been cool to talk to. He
He's
did
like
a lot of creative shit.
Oh,
and-
he was crazy.
yeah.
He was like the one that inspired me. Wanted to play guitar.
Mm.
Yeah, fuck. I forgot about Edward. I wish I seen fucking Edward when he was still alive too. That's another one I would have said before. I wish I could have seen. Like I said, Ozzy too. Well, he's still alive, but he's not fucking playing anymore.
No.
I wish I seen Edward.
Yeah. For sure. Me too. Trying to think of other artists. Did you have another one other than Blue October? For someone living? I like to talk to folks from Hylum.
Oh yeah,
All
they'd
of
be
them.
cool as fuck to talk to them. Yeah, that would be trippy as shit. Hell yeah,
That would be phenomenal. Very interesting conversation. I would like to talk to them a lot about nature and stuff like that.
so yeah, and anything.
Anything for sure, but
Yeah,
a lot
that
of-
would be mine too. Yes, I would choose
a lot
that
of
as well.
interesting things would probably be
Yeah,
available there.
yeah. Shit,
That rain, bro.
I didn't even know it was supposed to rain in this bitch.
Mm-mm. Fuck, who else?
Dude, there's so many.
Well, Danny Carey from Tool.
That has to be Holly.
I think it's Hale, yeah.
That has to be Hale because it sounds
yeah.
like little bits of fucking ice hitting that.
Probably Hale.
The singer of Leprous, Einar Solsberg, I think is that you say his name. He'd be interesting to talk to, I think.
Yeah, singer from Riverside and Lunatic Soul as well.
Yeah.
All the guys from Gojira.
yeah.
Fuck, man, I could sit and go on and on and on.
Any artist that we love.
Yeah. Michael Creteau from like Enigma.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That would be
cool.
amazing.
Got
Enya?
like old wisdom.
Yeah.
Enya.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Also got some of that old school wisdom.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, who else? There's all the guys from Vola.
Yeah, they'd be cool. They seem like they'd be neat to talk to.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, anybody we fucking look up to.
Any
bro.
musicians we like, yeah.
It's so hard. I can sit and name fucking so many.
Oh, shit.
You got any more? What do you got, buddy?
Trying to think, man. Oh, shit. Excuse me.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I got. Schlit.
Nice.
I'm trying to think. I mean, okay. Well, let's add a little bit more to it. What's a question you would ask a specific artist or something? Maybe because it's obviously I would obviously want to talk to any fucking musician that we like or whatever like that. But if you could ask a specific question to one,
Oh my goodness.
try that. Yeah, let's just mix it up a little bit. I'm gonna try to think of that too.
It's not even. It's a question I would want to ask like all the people we've mentioned, but just what draws them to keep pursuing something, even like Caligula's Horse or something. What draws them to keep pushing to do this creative, experimental music when there's like not the biggest market for it, especially around the world. They're from Australia, which makes it harder
Yeah.
to find like that success on this side of the world. Yeah, just what draws them to keep doing that? Pretty much any of the people that we mentioned, I would like to ask that too.
That's good. That's a good one. Yeah, that's a good question.
Because it's like, definitely not always easy to pursue creative shit, man. There's not an
Especially
easy...
if you have less success in it.
Yeah. It's not an easy path, like pursuing fucking any type of art form or, creative career is quite difficult. And I would just like to know, like, what drives them to keep doing that.
That would be a good question.
And I feel like the answer would probably vary a lot.
Fairly universal, yeah.
Well, no, I think it would vary a lot,
very
bro.
well.
Some people might be like...
I think some creative people, everyone needs to create. The creative people need to do that.
Yes.
I think that's like the most basic, stupid answer to it, I guess. But especially when there's less success and stuff, it would be interesting to dig deeper into that.
Wow, I can't believe I forgot to mention Alex from Seeming.
Oh, yeah. He seems like he'd be so fucking cool to talk to.
Dude, I'd be nervous to talk to him because I feel like he's like like more than an encyclopedia of knowledge about music.
I feel like a lot of musicians we probably look up to would kind of be like that.
Yeah.
Like they would school our asses as far as music goes.
Yeah.
But he would easily. He just opened his mouth and I'd be like, he'd say anything. He's like the, and I'm like,
would really definitely like to talk to him. Would be interesting.
He seems extremely knowledgeable, but he seems cool even if you're not talking about music. He just seems like he'd be an interesting person to talk to about fucking anything.
Yeah, very sharp-minded.
Yeah.
And like well thought out person, and for what he's going to say is just
seems smart as fuck.
very well delivered and very very intelligent. Oh damn! Who else? Probably want to talk to the artist behind Aviators.
But what would you ask?
Right. We're talking. We moved on.
I'm kind of just trying to make it
Aviators,
make it a little bit.
That would definitely, like I said, that question I mentioned would be a good one for him because he's in a genre that's like so niche.
Yeah.
Pursuing like music about like a lot of times about games and stuff like that. Like there's a pretty less broad of an audience there. I think there's a huge audience if you can find it. But
yeah, if you get it, I guess get it out in front of the right people and shit. There's a lot of them.
And no, I would actually like to talk to him about what are some of his main influences because he's got such a broad. Some of his shit he sounds like it's metal, and a lot of it's like electronic, and some of it's faster, like more dancey type electronic.
I would ask him what's his most inspiring game he's played. I'm assuming I may not even play them, but I'm assuming he plays fucking games and like I would think writes from because some of them are just directly from games. And
oh
shit.
yeah, for
It'd be
sure.
interesting to see what his answer would be to that.
Yeah, favorite all-time game. Damn,
That'd be trippy.
it's probably been answered before somewhere online. Someone's probably asked him. I would say the same thing of the guy from Miracle of Sound.
Yeah, they do even more. I think game stuff than Aviators.
But damn, also another one who's stretched over so many genres.
Yeah, they do everything from like heavy metal to like fucking shanties.
Yeah, literally, bro. Literally. And like Skyrim type music and fuck me.
Everything in between, man.
Viking type music. Huge shout out to the Miracle of Sound. Like,
it's interesting, man. Yeah, like every genre of fucking music, they've probably got something in.
Super creative. That's for damn sure. And it's mostly driven by one person, which is like even more.
Yeah, that's drugs.
More impressive. Raised by Swans.
Mm-hmm.
I was talking to him and ask him. Oh man. Just how is he surviving in the music industry? Like, and how's that going?
I think,
like, in my opinion, it's criminally underrated.
Oh,
but like,
dude,
fuck me, I've never heard of that on any Canadian outlet.
More than criminally underrated. That's like fucked. That's how underrated that is.
Yeah,
I think once you get to a certain point where you can at least, like, you have all your shit bought, like kind of almost how we are in a way now, where we don't really have to spend money now to like go and buy equipment to record shit. You can probably hit even if you don't have a ton of people listening to your shit, or you're not marketed, or you're not playing shows a lot, or whatever. At least you don't have to spend any more money probably to create your shit, which I think is I could be wrong, but I would think any artist, once they get to that point where they have the tools, that they can at least do that.
Yeah,
like I feel like that's. I guess you can survive in a way on that. I mean, as long as you can fucking eat and have a roof over your head and have all your shit to create.
And a lot of the times it's not just the music or whatever that's their like income source.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
oh yeah,
Seeming's a teacher.
Yeah, and I'm assuming
and more.
He probably the guy from fucking Raised by Swans probably isn't.
Yeah,
he's probably not
probably
making
has a job.
His whole financial well-being is probably not from his music.
Yeah,
it should be
because
he's that fucking good at it. But
I agree.
And seeming like anything like that when you're that good at it, but like just they're so underrated.
And again, they're in genres too that are quite like they're so creative and unique. It's like
Seemings is really because it gets into the electronic genre, which is like the most insanely massive, washed out fucking. Because it goes from everything from what he does to like straight up and everything in between, like hard style and shit. Like it gets just lost in all that bullshit.
Yeah, and what he's talking about is often very like fucking.
Which I think
very real.
I think a lot of electronic artists don't do that. Like there's some.
Yeah, they want the music to be an escape.
It's all party bullshit and like just that kind of stuff. And that's where he probably doesn't have as much of an audience there. Where at least with Raised by Swans, and he's even smaller than Seeming, which is fucked. He's at least kind of in the right genre of like alternative kind of like sounding shit.
Indie.
Indian alternative. Mm-hmm. But it's just fuck. It just needs someone needs to fucking show that shit to somebody. Like someone needs to play that from space and just have the world here. It's like, can we do that?
Get like a fucking
just send a speaker up and just fucking something needs to happen.
Yeah.
We need to send like a brigade of just a van covered in speakers across like the nation, just playing that shit.
It's something I've never really tried to do, but like in a way should is like spread some of the artists that I know are like fucking criminally underrated. I kind of do sometimes, like on Reddit, especially lately. I've been on some like just music recommendation like topic pages or whatever, and people will say like some dark songs, and I'll give them a list of like some of the songs I think that are dark. Who knows what the fuck they ever listen to them or not? But it's just like I'm just trying to get those songs out there, especially if they're by artists that are like tiny.
Yeah, that's cool.
So I find myself like trying to share some of the artists of like enjoy. If I see someone asking for
actually
something
looking for that,
yeah,
yeah,
100%.
cool.
Yeah. I don't know if it's doing anything, but
Some
try a little, I guess. It's fuck, man.
What you call like Bill Gates or something? Just have like Raised by Swans play every time Windows starts or something. People need to hear that shit.
People would probably hate it though. Like, oh, why do I have to listen to this because this Windows starts? People, they need to pick it up in a movie or a game or
something, because I mean it's
fucking TikTok.
It's got so much. Well, that's the thing. It's got too much feel for fucking TikTok. A movie or a game would probably be more appropriate.
Yeah,
because there's actual shit there, not just bullshit.
I will say he's another one who can stretch genres like
oh yeah,
beautifully
big
well
time.
to like from like ambient to like more rock. Like,
yeah, fuck yeah. Which is just even more of a reason why more people should listen to it. It's not just one thing.
I really like. We need to get tickets because I would love to see how he pulls that off live.
Yeah, we gotta
the whole band.
for that shit. Keep an eye on it as soon as they're there.
I think they're there. We just need to do it. It just came out like today or something.
Send me it or something if you find it or whatever.
Yeah, it'd be like fucking $20 each or some shit.
Yeah,
Definitely need to do that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but we're talking about artists and what we'd ask them.
I'd be interested to ask artists about like the darker side of like Blue October.
Oh yeah.
That kind of shit. Like what would I even ask? But something along those lines, like the
Blue October is an extreme example because like
they've
gone from the extreme to like less of a dark place.
Mm-hmm.
But it would be interesting to see like what's changed. Well, obviously,
I'm trying to think of an artist that didn't change so goddamn much, maybe. Because they went from like extremely one side to the other.
I'll say Seeming's always fucking had like darkness in his stuff.
True enough, yeah.
Pretty heavy sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Like his last few releases have had some shit that's like, oh my god.
Well, he's
lyrically,
he's so fucking crazy with his lyrics. That's like some of my brain's like,
it's poetry. It's literally poetry.
This guy's a freaking rap god shit too. On top of spitting crazy lyrics,
Man, he's got it all. His voice has insanely good tone.
His voice is phenomenal,
and his melodies are always amazing. His flow and delivery are amazing. Like, fuck me, 1,000 people or something listen to it a month. And there's like fucking 8 billion of us here.
Yeah, a few more people need to hear that bullshit. Like, come on, people.
But you can't blame people. It's like that's the way fucking society's set up, man.
Yeah, it's fucked.
They're gonna play the dog shit and
play Drizzy and shit. Not fucking
T-Swizzle and all the fucking. All the big fucking, all the like actual true creative fucking people are just shit on. Just got to give me some of that T-Swizz.
What's that?
Taylor Swift, bitch.
T-Swizzle.
Yeah, give me that Justin Biebs and all that shit. Like,
oh God.
Not hating on these people, but that's just the way the music industry is. Like.
You know, all the shit we were just talking about is a million times better than this popular shit.
People just want mindless music to listen to, apparently. Like, they don't want to have, like, their emotions tested or their fucking mindset, like,
I can't say I've sat and listened to every Taylor Swift song.
Well,
I mean,
neither.
Maybe there is fucking some that are more better than just the 3 that you hear on the radio every day.
Stuff that is on the radio is likely
shit.
not the best.
Yeah, probably not.
There's probably better stuff.
Probably. So I'll at least say that.
That's the case with most artists.
Yeah, usually what's on the radio is not their best music a lot of times.
Yeah.
So we have to assume there's better T-Swizzle songs out there that we have not heard.
For sure. But look, it's just not really our cup
every
of tea
goddamn
either.
Seeming song is fantastic and no one's heard that. Nobody's even tried to hear that.
I feel like there's probably a song of his for everyone, but yeah, it's just the exposure is just not there for him. It's like some gigantic money-making machine major label doesn't have him, and he doesn't fit the fucking the cookie cutter like expectation of artists nowadays. He's very much outside that box, and that's why he'll never have that type of T-Swizzle fucking success. You won't see him selling out stadiums in Toronto, unfortunately.
Yeah.
As much as he like would deserve that, and I would love to see that, but people just don't. I don't think people are always so comfortable just exploring what makes them uncomfortable.
True enough.
And if it's dark lyrics or something that takes you somewhere where your mind is just like, oh my goodness, like that's kind of shocking, or like that makes me think like about my own life.
Yeah,
or,
most people don't fuck with that.
Yeah, they want escapism in music, and I feel like a lot of people want escapism from life in general. But
that's
nowadays,
why, for me, darker music does that. Like, it gets me
I
to
agree.
that point of like, I don't know.
because it's relatable.
Yeah, exactly. Everyone can probably fucking relate to it.
Everyone should probably has felt some darkness in their life. Like,
Oh, yeah.
so you can relate to these types of things, but I don't know. Just don't seek it out or crave it or discover it, or who knows what the problem is there, man. There's so much layers to that in the music industry, and how everything gets distributed it's all fucked.
Yeah, that's where it would be cool to talk to like Justin about something like that. But I'd want to I'd want to pick his goddamn brain, probably go places he wouldn't even want to go to.
Oh yeah, literally.
Places he used to go, like deeper than probably most fucking artists even fuck with.
Yeah.
He was like insane almost back in some of his shit.
Mm-hmm.
But
yeah.
that was it was so cool and refreshing to see that. I'm trying to think of any other artist that really even
someone
do that.
who's just being so vulnerable and shit.
Extremely, yeah.
That definitely like inspired me when it came to writing. Of like just like, hey, don't hold back. Like, you know, like if there's some real shit there, like just fuck it, go for it. Like there's no real consequences unless you're talking about some fucked up shit. Like,
Yeah,
but if it's just about your own life or your own experiences, like, should definitely dive into that shit creatively. Like, that's part of what I really appreciate most about creative outlets now is you can pour like any emotion into it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like we got a little off topic, but
No, that's cool. It's like I said, I like when we start getting off topic. Really, sometimes just sticking right to the topic is like,
yeah,
that's what I would want to do. Though, is ask darker questions. Or
That'd be
like,
cool,
Or like
yeah.
how that inspires.
yeah. Like, how do they use that? How does that get used in their art?
Mm-hmm.
I would like to talk to Clown from Slipknot as well, and Corey.
Yeah, he seems like a super
and Sid.
trippy ass person.
Really, all of them, and Jim,
Just Slipknot.
pretty much. Clown, especially, he's always been
Really weird.
seems
Interesting.
so bizarre, like
Yeah.
from the outside. Like,
Yeah.
you know, most people would listen to him in interviews and be like, "What? Like, what the fuck?" But I don't know. I think there's some genius there. It'd be cool to, especially now, like getting older. Like you're still like fucking pouring yourself into this. Like, what is it doing for you, kind of thing? Like,
Yeah.
to keep you fucking willing to just keep pouring your whole shit into this. Yeah, man. I wish we could just podcast with like every fucking band we've ever liked.
Right.
Whoops. That's too much to talk about with all of them, man. And especially if you want to get specific with specific artists, because I would have specific songs and like
Oh yeah.
shit I would want to bring up from artists, and holy shit, man, it would be endless conversation, endless. Not that neck.
Trying to think of some other ones.
It could be interesting to talk to Moby.
Yeah, he'd be an interesting person to talk to.
He's
For
another one who
sure.
seems very much an alien in the world, and even
Yeah.
portrays that in his music.
Mhm.
A lot of times, a little alien, like
Yeah.
dude on his cover.
Yeah, he's interesting for sure.
He definitely thinks differently than like a lot of people. I'm interested in that. Even if I don't agree with every
Yeah,
single thing about
exactly.
these people, I
Yeah.
still want to
I
talk
want
to
to
them
see
and learn
why they're that way, or like,
Yeah.
that kind of shit's interesting.
what drives them.
Yeah.
Because like, damn, I fuck with the stuff they make. Like, I
Fuck
really
yeah.
like Moby's, like a lot of Moby's music. I like all the people we keep mentioning. I would just like to know.
Fuck yeah,
how their
he'd
brains
be
work
very
a
interesting
little.
to talk to.
Again, it just comes back to being just I'm a very curious person. And I could just sit and pick, especially if it was comfortable environment and everything. Like I could go on and on.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, who else? Struggling to think of like just more artists I really look up to. It's hard. There's too damn many to remember.
Yeah, exactly. That's all I'm feeling too. I'm kind of drawing a blank.
Mm-hmm.
There's definitely more. It's definitely cool to talk to people from overseas and stuff, kind of like we did with goddamn Caligula's Horses. Within Temptation would be fucking cool.
Oh yeah,
Just because like music's different too over there. It's a different scene. It's a whole different fucking thing that it is here.
and I'm sure like
drastically.
especially within Temptation, like heavier music and stuff is more appreciated. I feel like overseas. That's why a lot of the bands we like that are heavier come from fucking overseas.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting to talk to like that Kathy Ron artist as well. Her new album's coming out in like fucking a couple months, bro. Very soon. I think a single's gonna drop soon.
Yeah.
It's like she'd be interesting to talk to. I'm pretty sure she's like fully self-taught and all that shit, and I would like to go into that.
Yeah, that'd be an interesting
and see
thing to talk about with people who are
sparked
self-taught.
what really sparked that. Like to go, okay, I want to learn like all this shit. Just to go from knowing nothing, I'm pretty sure now she knows how to like produce her own shit. So it's like
it's fucking impressive.
It'd be very interesting to know more about that process.
Fuck yeah.
And what drives that, man? That'd be my burning question with all these artists.
That's like the same thing that drives our
them?
shit. Really.
I know. That's the stuff I find myself curious about these days. Is just what drives people, and not even in a creative way, just in life. Like what the fuck drives people to keep going? You know.
Bjork. I'm gonna talk to that crazy ass fucking alien.
Oh my goodness.
I don't even know how I'd speak to someone like that. She seems like she's not even a human.
We don't even know where to start, man.
She's just so weird.
Been around for a long time too.
Yeah, that's another one with like old knowledge kind of.
I mean, again,
so
like
bizarre.
What made you so willing to just go all in with this? Like, clearly nobody else was doing these types of things. Like, what made you do these types of things?
What was so cool about her? Well, back even before I ever listened to her music, I wasn't even alive yet. Was how crazy she would push for like pushing women to be creative and stuff, and not just be sexualized and stuff like that. Was huge back when she was like just starting back in like early, like late '80s and stuff like that.
Way ahead of her time, though.
Oh, yeah, big time. A lot of people.
I think people are getting worse in that aspect.
Oh yeah,
days.
She was hard about like that, like not just be fucking feminine
you're not
all the
just
time.
Some object,
you're
like,
a human and be creative. It was like a huge
you're capable
thing that she like focused on, which was nobody was doing that back then. Most people aren't even doing that
probably
nowadays.
Got like fucking shit for that kind of thing.
Probably,
especially at the time.
Yeah,
the world was more racist and sexist back then.
Yeah.
Not that it isn't nowadays, but I feel like more so. Like the farther you go back, humans definitely weren't better.
Don't get better as you go back farther.
The way people treated each other didn't improve.
Yeah,
that's actually Maria from fucking Heilung is very inspired by Bjork.
Yeah. So was Amy Lee from Evanescence actually was too.
Well, it's understandable then why women would like really gravitate to her, because she's like the epitome of creativity.
Jesus Christ, yeah, her stuff is drugs, man.
Like men don't do that type of shit.
No one does that.
That's
her music nowadays is more fucking insane than ever.
Jeez. And the fact that she's still doing it is, again, like what keeps driving you to do these, like, how are you going to these places, you know?
Yeah, she's absolutely just...
Where does this come from?
I think you got to be an alien, like like an alien brain to be able to do that kind of stuff.
Love to talk to Devin Townsend as well.
Yeah, he'd be
and
like...
ask him, like... Ooh.
Fuck, I don't even know what I asked that boy.
Me neither.
I'd just be too blown away by him that I couldn't even talk, probably.
I'd
he's just like, too damn good.
You know what I want to ask Devin Townsend? How are you actually doing? Like, are you okay?
Yeah, that would be a true, good, interesting
Because, like, there's been bits of, like I said, some of those updates, man, where he's sort of subtly hinted, like, he's going through some type of...
He's been doing that for a while.
Man, and he's very enigmatic, so, like...
dude, you can never tell with him.
Respect his privacy 100%. Like, I don't expect him to talk about it. I wouldn't want to have him talk about this in public, but even if I was sitting one-on-one with him, no mics or anything, just be like, dude, are you actually okay, man?
Yeah.
Because, like, I see the hints, man.
I remember I watched an interview when he was touring with Dream Theater and that other, I think, Animals as Leaders. Him, John Petrucci, and the guitar player from Animals as Leaders, like, they're all crazy good guitar people, sat down and talked about guitar shit and everything, and he's just so weird and different. And again, like, he seemed to give off a vibe like he's almost kind of depressed, or like he doesn't, like, he seems so different.
I know there was periods too where he was completely exhausted from just trying to balance. This
wasn't even that long ago, I don't think.
Yeah,
really.
I know, it was fairly recent. Like,
well, yeah, and just I don't know. I think he's so fucking creative that it wears him out almost in a way.
Can't keep up with it. Yeah,
he can't keep up with himself almost. Like it's just craziness.
Yeah, I would like to just ask him, like, if he's okay.
Yeah, because there's times when it seems like he's not, but then it's times where he seems like he's fine. Like you don't fucking know. And you're not sitting and talking with him one-on-one either when you're just watching a video.
Exactly. We have no context for what's going on behind the scenes. He could be fucking great for all we know. But there's just some bad things that are happening that he's going through.
Yeah.
Stuff that's distracting him for like, I'm going to be this person on an interview. Like,
or that's just his fucking...
And he thinks so differently, too. It's I don't know, man. He seems to just think so fucking differently. Like,
straight up alien.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. James Hetfield from Metallica seems very interesting as well.
Yeah, he'd be cool to talk to.
He seems like he's more comfortable in like farm. Like I'm pretty sure he has like a farm and keeps bees and very far away from the big city. I would love to just talk to him about like the detoxing of like festivals where there's fucking 100,000 people or some shit. Like
just the fame. And
how does that wear on your fucking mind and body? Like when you're not this city folk, like you're not this person who loves this.
He probably just balances it now, right? Like if you can, now that you've had the huge success and everything, he can pretty much do what he wants.
Yeah.
So you can do the big crazy Metallica thing and then go back to your safe haven.
I think that's exactly what he does. I'm pretty sure he did Joe Rogan's podcast like years ago now.
All that. I don't think I ever watched that whole fucking thing.
I'm pretty sure he talked about all that, and that he needs to have that balance. Like,
yeah, that makes sense.
I'm pretty sure he did talk about that shit. I need to go back and watch it too. It's been a while. Should you turn that off?
It's hot.
Mm-hmm. Damn. Who else?
It's heartburn a little.
Yeah.
Just for this bullshit. That first one was bad. That one killed me. I think I was drinking it on an empty stomach with no FUD.
Mm-hmm.
I was getting that burn.
That's not
burning.
Yeah. Yeah, we've talked about this a while now, man. I don't know. I'm starting to struggle to think of new artists to mention. There's definitely more, but we can just pull up our phone and sit and list off all these artists.
Every single artist you listen to.
I want it to be like some of the ones that are fresh, like in my memory, and like the ones that really stand out. Probably forgetting some, but that's okay. You got any others?
I think I'm good too. I think.
Shit. Yeah. Can't think of much else, bud.
Yeah. I think that's probably that.
That was a good question. That's really hard to answer.
Just something different,
especially if it's a specific question for artists. Like, damn.
I would really just be wanted something about the dark side of the shit would be interesting to me. To any artist, well, maybe not any artist, but certain ones that give that vibe off.
I agree.
For sure.
No, that would be really cool to hear. Like I said, I think there'd be very different answers across the board for what it means to people individually.
Yeah.
That'd be interesting as fuck, but we really never get the chance to do these types of things.
No, unfortunately.
Interesting to think about, though.
Yeah.
It's fun to think about.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. Anything else, bud?
Trying to just add more to that one, I guess, but I don't know. I think that's probably.
Oh shit! Damn.
Yeah, I think that's about it.
All right, bud. Fuck.
Bye.
Me. Oh, see ya.
But yeah, thanks for watching.
If you watched,
this was a long bitch. So if you
epic.
stuck to this point, respect.
Yeah, you're a bit of an alien if you did that.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, don't forget to subscribe and shit.